Hello and welcome to yet another dimension. I am Jeremy, and today we have two guests. Terry, he's always here.
Hey, what up? It's my house.
It is his house, yeah. And we have Eric.
Hi, my name's Eric. I like to Twitch stream, play games, and I'm the new guy.
The new guy.
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Yeah, so you better do good in this.
The NFG, the new... You can't say that on YouTube.
You can say fuck.
Can you say fuck on YouTube?
Yeah, you can do more stuff on YouTube.
Hell yeah, new fucking guy, so that's me.
Okay,
and, yeah, that's why I get this terrible chair.
Yeah. You'll work your way up, actually.
Yeah. One day.
You might be in the center.
I can just get, the upholstery next, that would be
he'll be in the center.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll talk about that later, though. But today we're going to focus on... Well, you actually had this idea. He came to me, Eric came to me with this idea of giving our top 3 favorite game of each generation, starting with the third generation, the NES generation.
So we'll be starting with a third generation of gaming, where I believe, and I would say they would agree, it really all started. That is going to feature such things as the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Sega Master System, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm. And I only have NES games. Well, actually, one of them is not an NES game, but we'll get to that. So you're the guest. You're gonna go first, and we'll just go.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, everyone, I don't own any of my third generation. It'll get better. I do have some physical, so let me pull out.
This is why I bring everything. I'm always detailed. This guy wings it, but he's good at it. This guy, we'll see.
Everything I've done in my life is doing it.
Don't worry. The picture of the game will be right here or something.
Okay.
Right here. It's gonna be right here.
No.
This one
you'll get Mike Wazowski'd.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So should we do all 3 at once, or one?
I think we should do all 3 at once.
Yeah, we could do it.
Do all 3 at once.
Yeah. Just talk about it briefly.
So in no particular order. Number 1, it's pretty typical. Mega Man 2. I think probably the best music in all of that entire generation. I will call it. I'll say it. I don't care what anybody thinks. Dr. Wily's Castle is fire. Let me get a dubstep remix, please.
I agree with you.
Fuck.
I agree with you on that.
It's good, right?
Mega Man 2, right?
Mega Man 2.
Have you played all the other Mega Man games?
I did not play 5 or 6.
But you played 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
And 2 is your favorite.
Absolutely.
It has the best music, I think.
Easily.
Yeah. I've only played the X Mega Man, so I've never played
Those are good, too. Don't get me wrong, but
the music
they should be both experienced.
The music and the X games are good, too. But
They are. Well, that's why it's known as Rockman in Japan. Rockman bass. They're all music.
We mentioned before the original Mega Man, how the American copy looks like shit.
That box art.
Yeah, the box art.
The box art was fucking terrible.
North America always
great.
gets the shit in of the box art. I hate that. You just look at it, man, but that just reminds me of it.
If we wanted... On that note, American getting the shit on. You ever notice every fighting game character, every American looks like Johnny Bravo?
Oh, yeah.
Guile, Paul.
From Tekken.
And then if they're not, it's like a
cowboy.
Zach from DOA, and it's like Dennis Rodman.
Or they're a cowboy.
One of those two. Japan. I think they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just how we look like.
Well, you could look at anime too. Especially back then, every black character in an anime looks the same.
Oh yeah.
If there was any.
Yeah. If there was any.
I just think of Mr. Popo, but we're getting off a track.
We are.
We're getting off a track.
So again, no particular order, DuckTales.
The music in that, the moon
yes.
level, that's got some good ass music.
The moon level for quite a while was my alarm to wake up to. I can't do it, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. And
I don't want to get copyrighted anyways.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Fair enough.
Because your humming was pretty close to the real thing. So.
And it is Disney, so they'll come after me.
Yeah.
And last one, the original Ninja Gaiden.
There you go. Did you beat it?
Hell no.
Did you? Yeah, I was trying to stick to games to actually beat, but
Well, this would suck then.
Yeah,
basically every Nintendo game's impossible.
Yeah, if you just played the normal one, but one of my games I played was save states, but
I'm not.
I don't know how you play about save states. That's not me. I can't do it. I wish I could.
One try, Silver Surfer. I did it.
That's not even a good game, man.
It's not, but it's hard as hell.
One try, Ninja Turtles Part 1.
So, you're right. Man, I just can't believe how hard those games were back in the day. But, they were only like an hour long, right?
Not even.
If you knew what to do, yeah.
If
we had to get as much playtime as we could for... there was no set price for games. Those would be 70, some would be 30.
I watch a streamer. He beats Ninja Gaiden in 12 or 13 minutes.
How old is he?
He's
like
older than us.
Does he treat his mom right?
He's like 35 to 40 maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it can be done. I mean,
Yeah.
there's... Okay, we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy, let me see. What do you got?
Well, it's funny that you say Mega Man, because I have Mega Man 2 on my list as well. So I've only really played Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. I mean, I have the collection on the 3DS. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I only got to 3, but I couldn't beat 1 because it's bullshit. It was just too hard for me.
True.
2 was a little bit easier. It has the best music. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, and the intro music, opening, it's so iconic.
I mean,
it's
I
on
could
top
walk
of the
out to
bill.
that in the UFC fight. I
Yeah.
really would.
Yeah, you'll whoop some ass.
I hope so.
Yeah.
If
So,
not, I'll have a good time walking out.
yeah. I mean, yeah. You probably not be walking out afterwards. But Mega Man, I love Capcom, and that's like one of their first signature series. And I want to, but I do prefer the X games, but I haven't played as much of the X games, but I do like the look of it and how they play.
Those are fun.
Yeah, but I love them both. I like them both a lot. So that was like one of them. I don't have a copy of this because it was released on Japanese PC. The original Metal Gear, not on the NES. It's different.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. So that was I don't think that's the first Kojima game, but that created stealth games. It was innovative for its time. It's super cryptic at times.
So
but
every NES game is cryptic.
Any Hideo Kojima game.
yeah. But
Yeah.
you can I needed a guy to play this, but I just couldn't believe it was 1987 and you're stealth killing people because back then you just shoot, kill, everything. But I ranked them. My number 1 is Super Mario Brothers 3. This game is awesome. I can't believe it came out like 1988, 89, or 90, whatever. But I love this game so much. It's one of my favorite Mario games, 2D Mario games, and it still holds up to this day.
Oh yeah.
And there was a movie featured for it. The Wizard, I think.
The Wizard.
Yeah, it premiered.
Fred Savage.
The Power Glove. It was so bad.
I wish we had one of those.
I love that movie.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you don't have one.
Yeah, you need to get one.
Or either of you. Yeah.
So Super Mario. Super Mario Brothers 3. I always forget the names. Yeah, that's my favorite from that generation.
Oh yeah.
And there's so many. I was mad throughout this whole entire thing, trying to pick a game because I wanted to pick up so many shows.
It was a hard list to trim.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is bullshit.
That's why at 3 I was like,
I feel bad.
Any less than I can't do.
I was gonna show honorable mentions, but I'm not gonna do that. That's cheating. Okay, so
You can always do bonus content one day.
yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3, Mega Man 2, and Metal Gear. I also like Castlevania. I like Castlevania. Go ahead.
So, my first game I'm gonna go with is Double Dragon.
Dragon.
I love beat 'em ups.
Oh yeah,
He's the beat 'em up god.
That game was just super fun. It was kind of hard. It wasn't too hard. I've actually beat Double Dragon. I played it more.
The original one, right?
Yeah.
Depends on who you play with too.
I played it more on the Sega Genesis because they just remade the first one on the Genesis. But I don't know. I love that game. It's just fun as fuck.
Who wins, Bimmy or Jimmy?
Timmy. Might as well know.
Because they put I think one of the dialogue lines they misspelled it. It says Bimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
They did not give a fuck.
No, the English translation.
Yeah. Because they probably have an underpaid intern doing it. Back then.
They probably had a free intern doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So Double Dragon. What else?
And then probably say the Legend of Zelda.
Oh yeah. See. Go ahead.
I never beat it. It's pretty cryptic, especially compared to the rest of them.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't get into it.
But I used to play it a lot as a real young kid. I used to have a lot of fun playing it. And then I don't know, either of you guys beaten the original Zelda?
No.
I've not beaten it, but I admire it for being one of the very first games to have
open world.
an open world. Yeah.
So the first screen, I mean, you're used to just running left to right. There's a goal, but in this, you can go up,
down, left to right.
It's like
you can do the Macarena.
Imagine, hey, okay, let's stick to the topic.
Yeah.
No Macarena, okay. So in that, is so innovative for its time. Like it was not 86, right?
Something like that.
85, 86, somewhere around.
Yeah,
there.
just think about that as a kid, and you can just do whatever you want, and there's
Whatever you want.
no direction. That's ultimate freedom, and I think Breath of the Wild. I don't know if you guys played that yet.
I haven't gotten the chance yet.
Yeah, it goes back to that, so I think you might like that.
I have it. I just haven't played it.
Yeah.
But before we pop off that one, the one thing I thought was really cool about the original Legend of Zelda is it didn't have a map.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted to beat the game, people were encouraged to actually draw their own maps.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Any game that makes you
Can't even
have to do
it.
other real life things,
Mm-hmm.
I always kind of give a little more points to.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, did it come with a map?
I believe it came with a map. Ooh, I don't know actually.
I gotta check that out. I don't know. That'd be cool if it came with one. But like
I bet you could buy one, but
Yeah, so Double Dragon, Legend of Zelda, and then my third one, I'm going to also go with Mario 3. In all honesty, I wanted to put Mario 1 on the list too instead of Zelda, but I didn't want to put 2 Mario games on
yeah,
there.
I was thinking about doing that
one
too.
per franchise. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to do that.
Mario 3 is the clearly the best Mario game on the system.
So before we go on to 4th gen, do you guys buy into the theory that Mario 3 is actually a play?
Oh, I've heard of
Remember
that.
that?
Well, you
Like
got
an actual play?
the curtain that raises at the beginning.
way the curtain
and
falls down.
Isn't it a play though? I thought it was.
I thought that was confirmed.
Yeah.
I think is it confirmed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like a stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a play.
Like the whole
because you at the end of each course you run off the stage
and then that curtain comes down.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
It is a play, man.
That's awesome.
It's not a secret.
I thought did they not confirm that though? Like kind of more recently. Like it
I
wasn't
think
like
so.
back then.
I think it was confirmed rather recently.
I thought.
I thought it was. I always thought it was a fan theory for a long time, and I think you're. Yeah.
I didn't even. I forgot about that. That's a cool aspect of it.
That's one of my favorite aspects. I
Yeah.
like all that weird stuff. So moving on to 4th gen, this is arguably my favorite video game of all time. Arguably, it's in there's like a 3, and that is Donkey Kong Country 2 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Good sir.
I
That's a
think
good
this
one.
is. I think it's clearly the best of the 3.
I only really played one when I was a kid.
They're all good. They're all really good.
And the thing about this one I like more is like Donkey Kong always felt very heavy, whereas Diddy Kong and
Dixie.
is it Dixie?
Yeah.
Dixie Kong. Not only can she like hover, which is really cool, but it just feels like you're more nimble. The music I think is better. The level design, the bonus stages. I could play this game this is one of my if I'm stuck on an island games.
You'll play it forever. That's
Yeah.
good. See,
I
that's
easily
perfect for
could
that
do it.
list.
Definitely for that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got more Super Nintendo. I like it.
I do.
Oh.
So
See, I want that.
one of the games that is kind of notoriously hard to find. I'm a little upset that the label is ripped, but the very first time that SquareSoft and Nintendo partnered up, Super Mario RPG: The Legend of the
only
Seven
time.
Stars.
That's the only time, man. They actually
Is
made
the
a
only
game
time?
together.
They
They actually made a game together.
Yeah, you might. Yeah.
They were working on a Super Mario RPG 2, and then the Square fell off with them, and then
Yeah.
they used a little bit of what that was with Paper Mario.
Paper Mario. Yeah, I thought they might have did something with Crystal Chronicles, but I don't. I probably
That was just SquareSoft by itself.
maybe just because it was on.
They're
GameCube.
licensed by
Yeah.
that. They're licensed.
Yeah. So yeah, that and
I love that the art style of that so much.
Oh, it's so good.
I love it.
It's.
I used to have a magazine. Like I always had a magazine with the ad in the back. I was like, I always look at it because I never had it as a kid because it came out like 96, right?
96.
It came
was
out
one of
so
the-
late.
Very late.
The PS1, the Saturn,
All out.
all out in the N64 is right around the corner. But I always wanted to play that, and I haven't. See, I need to. I need to play it.
You
I
really
played a little
should.
bit of it.
I will say though, if you're going to play it, emulate it
Well, I have.
Why?
because this cartridge was made in 1996. The internal battery inside.
Oh, they have
of it,
battery in that one.
Yeah, that's how you save the game. The
Mm-hmm.
internal battery. I got to the 8th world, which if we all play video games, that's the last one.
Yeah.
And went to start my game back up, completely gone.
You can replace the battery.
I know, but I can't. I don't want to do it now. 8 worlds.
World
And
8.
it's an RPG. I mean, there's a lot of grinding involved, especially back then.
Yeah. So isn't it on the NES Classic? The SNES Classic.
I believe it is.
That,
actually.
yes.
I believe it is.
I have that, so I'm gonna play it on that.
You better. It's
Give
amazing.
me
Yeah.
less.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play on that if it's on there.
It is.
If not, find a way. I
If
don't know.
not,
Do what
you
gotta
can mod
do.
it and add it.
See, that's why that thing is so sweet.
I can do that for you.
And the third one I used to have, I actually couldn't find it, but the original, very first Sonic the Hedgehog. Green Hill Zone is a song that plays in my head all day. I love it. Yeah, exactly.
Can't see it, but it's a box Genesis.
Before it became
perfect condition.
Before it became a meme.
Man, yeah. So Sonic was a competitor for Mario, and that was the big thing back then.
Oh, the first original console war.
He was a worthy competitor back then. Once he got the 3D.
Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was some good ass marketing.
That was great marketing. I don't think there's been a better marketing campaign since.
Oh yeah.
So Jeremy, let me see what you got.
Funny that you say Sonic, because Sonic is one of them. But I always played and liked Sonic 2 the more. I do like 3. I think he might talk about that, but 3 maybe. I love, but I always play 2, and man, the music in this is so fucking fire.
It's fire.
Chemical Zone or whatever?
Yeah.
Honestly, 2, nostalgia's the only thing doing that tiebreaker for me on the first one.
See, we had this originally, and this is one of the first games I played, and we had a Genesis and a Super Nintendo. I had played this on Genesis and the Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo, but I love this. The colors, the fast motion. Like Sonic, everybody wanted to be Sonic back then.
And then Tails too.
Tails is added, and all the
that
crazy
blast
worlds.
processing.
Yeah, it's just fun. Like I always go back and just play the first couple levels, and that's all I need to do.
That's all you need.
They added the charge spin too, which is awesome.
Oh yeah. They didn't have the
editions. No, in the first one they didn't, but in later editions they did add it.
In Sonic Ages they did, yeah.
Did they? Okay.
3 is probably the better game, but this game I love so much. So Sonic is one of them. And we were just talking about.
I'm really excited to see these next two because this is my favorite
generation. Wait, did I forget it?
I think this might be my favorite generation of gaming.
This gen and the next gen are my favorite.
Those are my two favorites as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, Super Mario World.
Classic.
Absolutely. Classic. Okay. So I talked about this in the Nintendo ranking system video, and this is the very first game I remember playing.
Very first time?
Yeah.
That means a lot.
And it means a lot to me because I played it. I always play like casually. Playing it. It's like, damn, they did this back in '91 or '90. I forgot what year it came out.
I believe '91.
Yeah. So this was a launch game for the North America, and I fucking love this game. So many secrets.
The secret with the Star World, man.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't even know that as a kid. Like I found this out like
the special levels years are hard
later. Too. Yeah, and there's so much to it, and like the levels never stop being good, and the look of it, the graphics, like you don't need like crazy realistic graphics.
No,
you got this crazy good art style, and it introduced Yoshi and all that. And
this is one of those games that I literally have like memorized every level memorized.
Yeah. Everybody. I don't really like everybody that plays this game and they love it. I know people that don't even play video games, they play this. So Super Mario World, I love.
I wish I had that shirt that I sent you the picture of. I would have wore it for the video. That was
arguably best Mario power up in this was featured in this game, and that is the cape.
The feather, yeah.
The feather, the cape. That Tanuki suit are right there for me.
Oh yeah, I think I might.
The feather.
Yeah, the cape is better.
You can cheese the whole game with the fucking cape.
If you can cheese the game, that means it's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I like how they did that. Eventually you get to like just break the game, because eventually it's just yours. The game is just yours to do whatever. Yeah. I like that in Mario games, the 3D Mario games. I mean the 2D. So I was gonna pick Street Fighter, but we're not gonna do that. I was, but I'm not. I'm more Kombat fan. Even though it's Capcom, I do love Street Fighter, but I can't do it.
I like Capcom.
You did get them on Genesis though, and that's good.
Yeah, Genesis version I think is better.
I just think Genesis did fighting games better at that time.
I mean the buttons had
more
buttons.
Had blood.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So my number 3, Super Castlevania 4.
Look at that box, baby.
My favorite traditional Castlevania game. I talked about this also in the Nintendo video.
Yep.
And I fucking love it. The graphics, the theme song. I just played the first level just to hear that fucking theme song, Simon's theme, And in this one, it's not just straightforward. You can whip everywhere, and it's lots of fun. I just fucking love those games.
You know, I didn't know
Castlevania's great.
you could actually change where the whip went until I was an adult. Like, I
Really?
played it as a child. And
This game?
Yes, sir.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
You just hold the button and spin it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, we've all, you know, like, I got to the third boss in Dark Souls before I knew you could sprint. I live life on hard mode.
Man, yeah, you do. It's already hard as is.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you play as a child as well?
I just think I'm like I don't know. My 23andMe didn't say I'm Russian, but I know the Russians love suffering, and I love it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. You are insane, man. I like it.
Thanks.
You're a good man.
I wish I wasn't because it's really hard.
Yeah, so Super Mario World, Castlevania, and Sonic 2. That's my
Those are
favorite
good choices.
Yeah.
I would put it.
I like platformers a lot.
Me too.
Yeah.
So Terry, what do you have for us?
All right, so the first one I'm going to talk about, it already been talked about. It's Super Mario World.
Yeah.
You can't not put that in your list. That game's fucking amazing.
Well, did you want some?
You have Mario in it, so
I have Mario RPG.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I haven't played it yet, so.
I thought about changing my pick after you talked about it just to have some diversity, but I can't because it's that good.
no, I mean
It is too good.
If it is, it is.
Yeah.
You know.
And then my next pick, I'm going to cheat a little bit, but it's Sonic 3 and Knuckles because
Oh, that's
technically
not cheating.
That's not cheating.
Technically,
I
that's the
agree.
full game
Mm-hmm.
because you put Sonic 3 on top of Sonic and Knuckles, and that's the full game. That game to me is the definitive Sonic experience.
That's the first DLC.
Yeah,
That is so awesome.
If you think
You
about
just, I wish you had it. I wish
do.
I... Oh, you should have brought it over here, man.
I can go grab you.
You want me to grab it?
Audible.
And then you put that on
There.
top of the 32X, which is on the Sega CD, and you have this Frankenstein monster.
Boom.
of
I
Sega.
fucking love it. I'm gonna show a picture of that. That's so awesome.
That's
the
nice.
first DLC.
The first.
So that game's awesome. Sonic Knuckles, Sonic 3.
That's just like Mario World. I have that game pretty much memorized, and I can play Mario World or this at any time. And I could also play my third game at any point in time and have fun with it, and that's Streets of Rage 2.
Oh, yep.
The second you start Streets of
Play
Rage
it.
through, Streets of Rage 2, and you hear that Go Straight song, that dun, 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 dun,
You know
dun,
it's about to go down.
That's one of the best soundtracks in all of history. I don't know. I love that. It hypes me up. I could work out to that.
We should, man.
Was Streets of Rage 2 did it have Guy in it? Which was the
That's Final Fight.
Final
Final
Fight.
Fight.
I always mix them
Yeah,
up.
I mixed them up, too.
And it's just called Final Fight Guy.
No, well, the
Wasn't
guy is in a couple of the games. He's just a character.
Yeah, because I know I had Final Fight that didn't have Guy in it.
He's
and
not-
I
I
played
don't-
one that did have him in it.
He's in Final Fight 3. Is he in 2?
I think he is into it, but
Yeah, I think he's in 2 and 3 maybe.
there was a Final Fight guy
Yeah,
game, but
yep.
it's super rare,
Yep.
expensive.
Best sneaker game, by the way, of any single protagonist, man. Guy had some.
Oh, yeah.
Look at-
Right
look at
there,
the-
yeah.
He had the Jordan, not the Team Jordans either. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't have the Team Jordans. He had the retro.
Let's be real.
1, 2, 3, 8.
There's
Yeah.
right Jordans and wrong Jordans. He had the right Jordans.
You don't have any Jordans on. What are you talking about Jordans for? You got the Vans? Like,
No, I'm saying Guy had Jordans.
Okay, alright.
He did. Go play. Feisty. So now we are on to the 5th generation.
Yeah, your favorite, right?
This one or this one. It's a
Okay.
toss-up. It really
So,
is.
I gotta get mine ready.
Let me see. Man, I hate to do it because it's so typical.
What is that?
That's 7.
Oh,
That's
it's 7.
Final Fantasy VII. Which is
normie.
which is funny
I'm
though.
joking. I'm gonna have normie stuff
Dude,
too.
I do not care. But I did not play it in the normie way, actually. I did not get this until much later. I actually played this on my Windows 98 PC.
Wait, it came out on PC?
It
Yeah,
came
dude.
out on PC at
What?
that time. too.
That's what the newer
They're 5
versions
discs.
are based off of, like the PS4 version and stuff.
Oh, I
they're
didn't-
based off the Windows version.
Yeah.
I know that.
And 5 discs because they had the installation discs and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised though, because it's such a it changed RPGs.
It did. I mean, literally, I don't think I've
JRPG.
seen a game that says quite possibly the greatest game ever made. I've not seen that on a game ever.
Especially
This
back
one.
then.
Yeah, and I think it still to this day holds that test.
I'm a loser and I haven't beaten it yet, unfortunately. But I've gotten far into it, and it's fucking amazing.
I
so
mean,
far.
I haven't got the optional bosses down yet, so
I mean, that
I haven't
doesn't,
hit
that doesn't
it.
count, man.
Yeah, don't let the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, so I knew somebody's gonna have that on their list.
Oh, it's
You need it.
you need it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of upset that I have the greatest hits version, but so
You got the greatest hits version?
I have the Black Label.
We'll
See,
go.
he's
I
not a
have
real
a couple
collector.
from Gen 5. The next one, I'm gonna go a little curveball out here, and I'm gonna go Monster Rancher.
What?
Monster Rancher.
Monster Ranch. Okay.
I have disc 2 and 3 of the greatest hits version.
Okay.
Monster Rancher for the PlayStation 1.
I can't. You said the first one, right? It's the first one, or the second
You
one?
know what? I'm gonna go 2 actually. I prefer 2.
Was Monster Rancher the game where you put CDs in
Yes.
to get the monsters?
It's imagine Pokemon, but to get them.
You know that's
you
coming
would-
back out. They're
Yes, I
remastering
just
it.
saw it today. I think I'm gonna share
Wow, Monster Ranch. That's a huge surprise.
it. Yeah, it's.
I can't
different.
believe somebody actually likes Monster
I love that
Ranch.
game.
Wow.
So you would open up your PlayStation, the disc would stop spinning, remove the game disc, put in
A
either
music CD.
a music CD or a game. You could put in other
I didn't know you
PlayStation
could do
games, and based on that, you would get a monster. Shout out to Shania Twain. She gave me a rare one. I'll never forget. I don't like country music, but I did like that monster it gave me. And yeah, just imagine Pokemon, but to get it, instead of catching them, you just grab crap around your house. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
I'm just stunned. I can't believe
Because it's like different. You didn't like it? Did you play
it.
it?
No, just because it's different.
It's different.
I haven't heard about Monster Hunter since like the 2000s.
It's been a bit.
Yeah, wow. I mean, a lot of them came out though. It's like till 5, I think.
Yeah. I know
5 or
the
4. I
last
know it was
one
4.
I
at least
remember
4.
it was 3, so I
Yeah.
didn't even know since then.
I played a little bit of it, but I never really got into it.
Yeah.
I had Digimon.
The Digimon PlayStation game was on point.
Yeah.
I heard the PS4 ones are good too.
See, that's the only game
Honestly,
that's...
Digimon makes good games.
Yeah.
A lot of Digimon, which is weird. You wouldn't think that, but... And, let's see. Okay, and this is the real wild card. I wanted to go a little weird on this one, just because there's so many. Guardian Heroes on the Sega Saturn.
Wow. Guardian Heroes.
Have
I
you got-
actually played that?
You've played that.
Yeah, because
You have a modded Saturn, right?
Yeah, I have a burnt one, like a burnt copy of it.
Tell your
And that
people
game's
that-
fucking awesome.
That game is...
I just don't have anybody to play with.
The only Saturn games I've played is Virtua Fighter and Virtua Cop. That's it.
Guardian Heroes, in
And
my
Knights.
opinion, is the best side-scrolling beat-em-up game there is.
We should play it.
We should play it.
Do you have it?
No, I was hoping you did.
Yeah, I have a burnt copy of it.
Yes, yes,
it's a
please.
side-scrolling beat 'em up.
It's a 4-player.
Yeah, you'll like it. It's
side-scrolling
fucking
game.
awesome. I just don't have anybody to play with.
Yeah, you do.
Well, now I do.
Yeah.
Nah, I got it before.
Yeah, I have a Saturn and a controller, but I have one game and I don't. It's some.
I have two.
Shmup,
I have
I don't
two
remember.
controllers. So,
I can buy a
But-
I can buy a
but-
Retrobit controller for me, and then he can use your other controller.
but the thing is, it only comes with 2 slots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'd have to get
They
the
fucked
adapter.
up.
That's probably $2 billion.
I'll get it just for that because that game is awesome.
That
Talk
is-
about it. Talk
I
about
love
That'll
it.
be fun. We can stream it too.
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah.
What's up?
I honestly, one of the things besides the amount of players you could have.
I'm grabbing one. of
There
my
was
games.
actually a PvP mode, which is pretty unheard of in beat 'em ups.
Yeah, but even back then.
Back
too.
then, yeah.
It's innovative, man.
It is
It's-
innovative.
It's so sad that Saturn just got completely forgotten.
Yeah, Sega,
I feel so bad about it.
Sega really did themselves in.
Yeah,
Just
man,
with-
because that's an awesome system.
It's really good,
It's just
especially for
impossible to play out.
2D games. I think
Yeah,
it does it better
it's
than
the best.
almost even better than PlayStation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
2D at least, not
Uh-huh.
3D.
Yeah.
By God knows. And the coolest thing, it had an
It's
actual
still recording with a low battery. Go ahead.
active story, like characters talking dialogue, and that was the first side-scrolling beat 'em up I think I played that had dialogue like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It came out in 97, right? Or 96?
I don't remember the date on that. I know probably 95, 96. I mean, Saturn was in 94, so.
Yeah. Man, I'm so surprised by this list.
Hey, you had some surprises in there.
That is huge surprise.
I
I ain't got nothing like that.
I had 2 more basic ones, but I
got all
Wow.
basic shit.
one of
That's
mine.
crazy.
I know is for a fact is basic.
Mine is all basic. I was like,
There's
everybody
nothing wrong
know.
with that. I mean, I'll put
Man,
Final Fantasy 7 on
I
the table.
thought, yeah. So wow. So you had Guardian Heroes, Final Fantasy 7, and Monster Rancher.
Monster Rancher 2.
Wow, Monster Rancher 2.
The other basic
And this is your favorite games of all time. Some of
of
your
that
favorite.
gen, yeah.
Wow.
And then the
I
other
gotta
ones
play 'em.
were Chocobo Dungeon 2 and Harvest Moon 64.
Look at this, Harvest. Look at you play Harvest Moon. Wow.
I'm so upset I sold it.
Chocobo's
back in the day,
Dungeon's
'cause I know
good.
it's-
Yeah, I know that.
I used to have that.
Yeah.
See, isn't that like a farming simulator? Right?
Yeah, it's basically
I can't-
Stardew Valley before Stardew
Yeah, I
Valley.
can't do that stuff. That seems like it's work.
I don't know. It like The Sims, it was like, yeah, on the outside it definitely looks like work, but once you get into it, there's something almost like calming about it. Yeah, and it was they'd only had one previous Harvest Moon before that, which was for the Super Nintendo, I believe.
I think when I play video games, I don't want to be calm. I just want to be, it's like intensity the whole entire fucking time.
I got one for every mood of the day.
Yeah. So, wow, that's impressive list. I can't.
Thank you.
I like the list. So for me, it's basic as fuck. Everybody's heard of these games. First one,
N64 game, one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, good.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Is that in the box?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yo.
When I first started collecting, like in again in 2012, that's one of the first things I got off of eBay, and it wasn't over $100. It was like $20 or $30.
Oh man.
Complete. So I fucking love this game. It's hilarious. The comedy in it is hilarious. I love the characters. The platform is great. Made by Rare, masters of a lot of things. Back then, they used to be so good.
Like the back then comment, so true.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them today. That pirate game, I forgot. What was it
Sea of
called?
Thieves.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good or not.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
There's not a lot to it.
It's not up to what I imagine Rare should.
There's not enough content in it.
Yeah, I wish they would just make games like this again. They actually made a spiritual successor to it. It was a crowdfunded one. It's
Ukulele?
Ukulele.
I'm actually in the credits for that because I crowdfunded it. And
No.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was
If you check it, yeah.
You
I'm in
never
the
told me
credits.
that.
Yeah, I forgot about it actually because I haven't played it in a long
Which
time.
ukulele do you like better? That one or the Donkey Kong one? Like
The Donkey Kong one's better. Yeah.
Oh, and it's just not even a plug, but Epic's got Ukulele free right now at the time of this recording of the video. So if you haven't gotten a chance to play it, pick it up free.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
So Banjo-Kazooie, that's probably my favorite Rare game. I can't think of a better one I like more.
Oh, I have one and it's gonna be.
Oh wait, I know yours, but I played this like a couple years ago, and I loved it. The comedy, like I said, was hilarious. The power ups is so much fun. The levels, the music, the final bosses, like with the Grinch, the witch, Grintelda. She is so great. Like you have to play like a I guess it's spoilers. You have to play like a quiz game at the end of the game, and she's like belittling you the whole entire time, talking shit. It's hilarious. She's talking shit throughout the whole entire game.
I remember that.
It's kind of like similar to Borderlands 2. Have you ever played that?
Yeah.
Handsome Jack.
Handsome Jack's always
where he just talking shit. This is the original Handsome Jack, and it's just so much fun. I love it. I haven't played the sequel yet. I need to play it.
Weird fun fact: I actually never played Banjo-Kazooie, but I own Banjo-Tooie.
See,
I reversed you.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, oh, interesting.
I heard that one is just as good too.
It's honestly, from what I've heard, it's just almost the same game, just different.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love this game. I was so surprised by how good it was still. So yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is one of them, and then the next one is Silent Hill, the original one, PS1. So I played that recently too as well. I always been a big fan of Resident Evil. I fucking love that. It's probably my favorite series. But then I play this, and it's more psychological. The weird camera angles, the first scenes. One of the first. There you go. Please, thank you. I forgot you had that. Put that up there. It's embarrassing.
It's a much more
might have to open up
atmospheric horror game.
Yeah,
than Resident Evil.
Oh, that's good.
It's not. It's like not really fun to play. It's just more depressing.
It's
like
eerie.
Scary, yeah,
It gives you an uncomfortable vibe. Which is
and,
good.
And it's scary, and it's like you see the graphics, and it's still scary to this day to me.
Yeah.
It's still frightening.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a testament.
Oh yeah, it is. And the composer, what makes it great is
Oh my
Akira
God, the music is so fucking
Yamaoka.
good.
He's one of the best composers. He's the best horror composer in any video game. But this is not really a soundtrack. It's just like more like I guess industrial. You can call it. It's just a whole bunch of horrifying sounds. I fucking love it.
God, I hope they remake this game.
They need to so bad. I mean, it's still great as is because it has voice acting. The voice acting is not horrible, but it's not Resident Evil level horrible.
No.
I love that stuff. But man, I was so surprised that it was still like great, and it's just great. I love it. So
I
much.
cannot believe you just picked this over Resident Evil 2. Just knowing you.
You'll see. You'll see later on. You'll see later.
There's more to add apparently.
It was. I put it in the bag and I took it out. I was like, I can't do it because I need Silent Hill on this list. So Silent Hill, original, classic. And then my favorite PS1 game,
Ooh,
if you
I'm
know
excited.
me, you know I love Metal Gear Solid.
I knew it was coming eventually.
Yeah, so I talked about this in the PlayStation rankings.
I've seen
And
that one.
I see, like, this fucking art style. Do you see this art style? That's my favorite art style.
The case is fucking beautiful, too.
Yeah.
I love that. It's, like, simple and...
And can we talk about the first boss? The innovation that is.
Man.
Spoilers, I'm sorry. This game came out over 20 years ago. You had your chance. You had to unplug your controller and put it in...
For psychomantics.
Thinks of that.
Everybody knows that.
And
but at that time...
When he broke the fourth wall, or the
he
third wall?
broke the fourth
fourth
wall.
wall.
Yeah, fourth
Speaking
wall,
of
yeah.
you, yeah.
Broke the fourth wall, and he's like, "Oh, you like fucking Castlevania?"
Yeah,
Start
Castlevania.
tripping me out. I was
Yeah,
like,
just imagine as a kid, the game is talking to you. That's never been done before.
Yeah.
Like that. And yeah, like you said, the controller. Kojima. He's a madman. He's insane. He's in his own fucking world. But I love it for it. He's so weird.
Except for Death Stranding. Fuck that game.
Oh no, I mean I haven't played it yet, but
I still think
insane.
it's very Hideo Kojima. I just want to throw him $10 million every other year and see what he comes up with.
have you played Silent Hills? You ever play that?
I know I missed out
Man,
on that.
that's
God, I wish that fucking came
bro.
out.
It's a teaser's one, but still one of the best horror games I've ever played.
Oh, I love it. Are we talking
But-
about PT?
PT, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love PT.
Oh, I call it Silent Hills. I forgot.
Oh, okay,
I forgot
yeah.
it's called PT, but I
Okay,
call
well,
it.
teaser.
I still have it on my PS4, and I never deleted it. But
Smart. You can sell more.
Really?
yeah, I still got it. Yeah.
Oh shit! You're gonna have to let me play
Yeah,
that.
I'll let you play it.
You haven't played it?
That's why I haven't sold it. You gotta play
It's
it.
great.
It's fucking. It's impossible to beat without looking it
I'll
up.
tell
But
you, best demo. I'll say
I've
it.
ever played. Yeah.
Best demo.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, and it got canceled. But Metal Gear Solid. I mean, it didn't start here because he started in the '80s, and he made Police Knots, Snatcher. But this is when he got really
Snatcher, oof.
big. Yeah.
Now you're
This is-
going on the obscure
Oh
side.
yeah.
I like that.
I love Kojima. I love his games, and I came from like movies. Like I went to school for film, and I like the cinematic quality of this. Like this game changed how games were made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like made more cinematic, like Hollywood, more like that, and I love it. It's Solid Snake is my favorite video game.
I heard
Character.
Kojima was mad at the American release of it
was?
because they changed some of the translations and stuff.
They probably did. He's probably because he probably put some
That's
stuff
what-
that's not appropriate.
That's why Twin Snakes is different.
Really?
I guess that's a little more of what he was going for.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. I gotta look that up. But I fucking love that. The boss fights. There's nothing more I like in games where they introduce a whole bunch of weirdos and you're gonna fight them eventually. I love that they do this in this.
It's a very Japanese game thing.
Oh man, I love it. I love the Japanese art styles and how they make the games.
And to go back to the cinematic quality, when you first see Metal Gear,
Yeah.
he's coming down, I believe, off like a platform, like they're lowering it or something.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
And this is '98.
We're gonna have to fight that.
This is '98.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like it was good. Loved it.
I love it. It's
And I don't like stealth games.
Oh, I
Let's-
love
let's-
stealth games.
Let's point that out. Like I like this game in a genre I do not.
Yeah.
Like I don't like Splinter Cell.
I love Splinter Cell.
Oh man,
I know. I'm
crazy,
gonna get
man.
chastised.
You
on the
are
internet for
crazy.
this.
That's so
I
much
know.
fun. I like being sneaky.
It's just because I'm
Not
trying.
in real life, but in the games.
Yeah.
I love like not going through a whole entire area and not touching nobody
It's
or
impressive.
killing anybody.
It's just not my skill set.
Yeah. So, but this game is a little dated in terms of the gameplay, but everything else is just top notch. Beautiful. I love it so much. Classic.
Classic.
It could be one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game of all time.
That's funny.
It's
'cause
top
we just
5.
Bounce back from favorite to favorite. and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that game so much. That's my 3: Silent Hill, Banjo Kazooie, and Metal Gear Solid.
And Terry,
Alright.
I'm excited to see this.
So one of mine is a PC game that came out in the year 2000 considered this gen?
2000?
Yeah.
No. Wait, what
Wait,
is it? It depends
no.
on what it is. We can do it. Oh, yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Because, alright, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Fine. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Because, like, the
Dreamcast came out in '98
Yeah.
in Japan, so I guess yeah.
Go ahead.
Have it,
Alright.
Terry.
Go
Well,
ahead, man. Talk about it.
It's on the right on the border, so I'm gonna include it in this.
Yeah.
Diablo 2.
Okay. Yeah.
I fucking love it. I put so many. I have thousands of hours into that game. Thousands.
Shit. That was...
How do you feel about the cow level?
I love the cow level.
It's a great level.
Moo, 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 moo,
Moo.
moo.
I haven't even really played the game,
So-
but I still know about that cow level.
I've been playing. I played the
Reforged?
Reforged, or no, Resurrected over the last week. They've had the beta.
3,
Warcraft 3.
Yeah, and that sucked.
The beta for this is fucking amazing. But literally, I have not stopped playing this game since it came out. It came out in 2000. I think,
Damn.
yeah,
It's
2000.
not the only one either.
Years.
And I have
That's insane.
literally continued to play it. You know, I would stop for maybe a couple years or whatever, but I would come back and play it for a month or two all the time. Best game of the best. I don't know, what do you call it? Isometric action RPG,
Isometric.
like
I mean,
looter, dungeon crawler, looter. Best.
That's what I think of. That's
Best.
where
When I
everybody
think
got
of
it
dungeon
from.
crawler, I think of Diablo 2.
Yeah.
Diablo
Actually, the only
invented
game I
its
think of.
genre too. Diablo 1.
When did the Diablo 1 come out?
It was on the PS1. I know it has a PS1
Like 96,
release.
97? I see. I'm
I
not
think
sure.
96.
Yeah.
I wasn't a PC gamer. I had
I
Final
wasn't
Fantasy
either.
VII for PC at that time, but that was the only one. On Roller Coaster Tycoon.
So
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah, Loopy Lance.
Everybody had that.
Diablo 2 is my first one. My second one is GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
I cannot believe neither of you two said GoldenEye.
Look, I can't do it, man.
I only
It's
got
not-
3. That was the
Look.
hardest generation.
Look, man. It's dated.
It is.
It's great, though. Back then, it was my favorite game. But
That-
I played this recently, like a couple years ago, and I fucking loved it. Nothing aged on it for me.
So
Objectively,
I
Perfect Dark is better, by the way. Just saying.
I played
Okay, I didn't play that. Though.
GoldenEye with a keyboard and mouse mod, and it's fucking amazing.
Okay, see, I never played that like that, so.
So
Yeah.
But going, it's only 3 slots, man. I had to do it. All right.
You got
I
to
had
cut
to do
out
it.
like
yeah.
I could make.
It would have
20
been in my
games if I
top
wanted to.
top 5, definitely.
all right. So and then number 2 GoldenEye, and then number 3
Oh, he got the game for that.
Oh, I know he does.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Of course.
Yeah.
I have to show this one. This is like
If
my
you made-
fucking one of my favorite games of all time.
If you had to marry a game, is that the game you'd marry?
It would be Halo 1.
Yeah, Halo 1 did.
So is
that,
in the
probably.
fuck, marry, kill? Is that like just fuck?
Yeah, probably.
And like Minecraft is kill.
Minecraft. Don't even talk.
I like Minecraft.
I don't
kill.
like I don't like Minecraft. I don't like building shit.
Have you got either of you guys played Final Fantasy Tactics?
No, I haven't.
I have. I played it like at launch. I played.
You said it was inspired or kind of like Berserk, right? That was sound.
The story,
awesome.
yes. The story has so many fucking similarities to
That's
Berserk.
so sweet.
I didn't really notice that.
And then if you can get Cloud from FF7 as a bonus character. Aerith, back then Aerith is
I still don't know what is the like official
Aerith
canon.
with a
Is
TH.
Aerith? I feel like they switch back and forth like depending on the day.
yeah. She's a Easter egg in the game.
No.
She's selling flowers.
I love the old school renders.
By
And-
the way, fuck. That should.
Bushido
I
Bird.
forgot about that. That should be in my top 3 too.
In the PSP version of the game, you can get Balthier from FF12. You can get Luso from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2. Just, again, for this to be a single-player game, I used to have a save file with, it would show your time. Well, it said 999 hours, 99 minutes, and 99 seconds. Just maxed out.
It didn't like change. You ever seen
Nope,
the
it
games
was
where they
just-
like change color
Damn.
to like show that like
It would just stay straight
You just-
nines.
you need a girlfriend or something like?
You just replay it over and over again.
I would just keep leveling up my guys and just
Wow.
mastering all
Now,
the jobs.
in
and-
tactics, is that if a character dies, that's it, right? You don't
No,
get them
so
back.
they die, and then a number goes over their head, and if you don't finish the battle or revive them within that many turns, it's
Then
over.
they're gone. Okay, so
Yeah.
stipulations.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
And the music's fucking amazing. The art style's amazing. The gameplay's this still holds up.
Is that Nobuo Uematsu? That
No,
did
I don't
that
know.
one?
I don't know their name, but it's the same person that did Tactics Ogre. They did Valkyria Chronicles. They did Odin Sphere.
Mhm.
Tactics
I
Ogre.
don't think
I
it's
think there's-
Nobuo, but
No, it's not Nobu. I know for a fact.
but they're
it's
both
not
good.
Nobu. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the art style a lot. It's
Yeah.
unique.
Yep.
I
compared
think
to
this
everything
is
else.
like if I had to pick a generation from all of them, I think this is the one I would have the most fun with.
Yep. This is probably
This
my.
and the next one.
And then the next one.
That's the
is,
2 best, definitely.
I think this and the one before it.
I haven't played enough from the generation before that.
All
I
the-
haven't. I need to.
Every single game of the previous generation holds up.
This is what I would really consider like where modern gaming almost begins.
I can agree with that.
Because the polygons for the games now resembled more like characters and less like
Blocks.
Yeah, Cloud looked like Popeye's arms. Let's be honest, from Final Fantasy.
You
VII.
gotta think about how Halo introduced the 2 analog controls.
You know, I didn't even think about the fact
Popularized
that
it.
that was the first one to do it, wasn't it?
I'm
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's gonna talk about it.
I know. Yeah.
One of us will have that in their list.
So,
sure. I don't know who it'll be.
this one, and this could have been for either the original console or the version I'm about to bring up, but
wow.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yes.
I have that game actually too.
I love this game.
I need to
I don't know if
revive
I
it.
love
played
it.
this
I
with
used to have
all
it.
my friends. We all had Game Boy Advances and did the Chow Garden crap.
Yes, with Sonic Advance.
Can I see that?
Yep, I used to do that too.
Yeah. And
Got the manual too.
I
I
mean,
don't have
my-
the manual.
this is my original one from being. I ordered this off Amazon.com in 2005, I think.
That's so sweet. I love game.
I had mine from GameStop.
And yeah, I mean, I prefer 2 Battle because it is just the same as a Dreamcast game, but with multiplayer modes and the
Game Boy
GBA
Advance.
instead of using a VMU for the chows,
Yeah.
the pet creatures in the game. There was a dark story and a hero story, and they converge at some point, and that was really cool. And the whole soundtrack was like pop punk, which I enjoyed. So
Shadow was a pretty cool character.
he was until they gave him a gun, but yeah, he was.
Oh man, and Sonic started kissing girls.
Yeah, human girls.
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah,
was very-
Sonic 06.
Sonic
It's very
06.
weird.
Yeah.
But this Sonic was still good right there.
This is for me the last.
Yeah.
This is where
Yeah.
until
No, Sonic Mania.
Until let me
Okay.
I'd also throw Sonic Generations maybe in there.
Oh,
too.
Sonic Generations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still good.
So Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
What?
Love it or hate it. This is
I would have put Sonic 1, the Adventure.
I like Adventure
Sonic
1
Adventure
better
DX.
than 2.
I got
No, Sonic Adventure, just regular.
Oh
Sonic.
yeah.
I had that when it originally came out, and I fucking.
I still have it.
I love it
Dreamcast.
too.
Yeah.
I do
The
have
red
it.
one, right?
Uh-huh.
But I spent more time with this one.
Yeah.
I loved them both, but I did spend more time with this one.
A lot of the really good Dreamcast games got ported to the Xbox and GameCube.
Yep.
And some PS2, but
And-
a lot of the Xbox too.
Which
Like
speaking-
Xbox was kind of like the Dreamcast too.
Speaking
It's
of,
cool.
here's a great example of that. Very
Oh,
polarized. This
wow.
is the Donald Trump of video games. You love it or hate it. There is no in between. Shenmue.
I fucking
Wow.
I love
Yu
that
Suzuki's
fucking game.
Shenmue
Man,
for the Dreamcast.
I can't believe you have Shenmue. You're a Dreamcast guy, huh?
He's a Sega guy.
I like Dreamcast.
Yeah, you're a Sega guy. Okay.
I like Sega, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
I do. So, yeah, I used
I fucking
all
love
of
that
it, even
game.
the stupid passport disc that's useless.
Yeah. What is that even for?
It's for the online
It was,
shit.
I don't even know what the online was because by the time I had it, Dreamcast
So-
was canceled.
You could it had some shit like you could find a certain can of pop in the pop machine, and you were supposed to get a free shirt or some shit.
Oh, okay. So, but
It was very
There's-
basic back then.
this game, for as obscure as I kind of think it is, it's not a widely known game, and
That's not obscure.
it's not obscure, but it's not sitting up here.
It's
with
a cult.
Sonic
It's
2,
a
but-
cult classic.
Yeah, that's a good
Back
one.
then it was a big deal, but
It
now,
was.
now it's not.
That game is so fucking ahead of its time.
This game,
It was
let me
insane
tell you some
back
of
then.
the new features. It's
I've-
the first game with a day and night cycle.
Yeah.
It, at the time, was the world record for the most expensive video game ever made. At
forgot how much.
$17 million.
That's
There's
nothing
nothing today,
compared to now.
but that was-
back then, it was probably like a couple 100,000.
Yeah,
like 100,000.
I've beaten that game over at least 5 times.
And it,
Really? 5 times? Wow.
uh,
I have it
I only did
platinum.
The
twice.
fighting system's really good.
the
I have it
fighting
platinum
system
on
is
PS4.
great.
Platinum,
Which-
that's sweet.
The fighting system in Shenmue is completely based off Virtual Fighter. So it does have a good fighting system for that.
They fucked it up in the third one.
Yes, they fucking did.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's. Oh,
I crowdfunded
my day's
it,
going
too.
pretty good. Don't
I was
worry.
full pissed at it.
I was so pissed. You could play it. It was one of the few games I felt like I was in another world. I really felt like I was in another place.
Yeah, you're just
Yep.
living in Japan in 1988, right?
1988.
Especially
That's
once
so
you got a
fucking
job
sweet.
and stuff too.
Yeah.
You get a job. You can go to the arcade and
You
play
could get-
Space Harrier.
You can get capsule like quarter machine little
Yeah.
toys, and
Yeah.
You could buy pop, which didn't do anything. I did it anyway. It was fun.
you buy shit from the store, and you could win a game system for your house. Like it was a Master System, wasn't it?
There was a Saturn. It was a Saturn. I believe.
Saturday,
Yep.
yeah.
I think you.
No, it was the '80s. It couldn't have been a Saturn.
Yeah,
was
it
a
had to be the
Master-
Master System.
And yeah,
Or- It was that system.
Yeah.
It makes sense because
that would make sense.
It was
yeah.
like it was the most realistic game of the time.
I just don't remember there being a massive. I don't remember. Replay it. But that is.
You know what I'm
I lo-
hoping?
I love that game, dude.
You know what I'm hoping?
What do you want?
Something else is down the line for you, but don't say it. I'm just hoping that another game in the PS4 generation, isn't it? Or in the PS2 or 3. I'm just hoping.
We'll see.
We'll see. Because it's kind of very similar to that. And he knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about.
I think I know what we're getting at. I want to talk about both these. They're both fighting games.
Mm.
So I'm cheating on this one, I'll be honest.
Here, put it up. Forget this. This is the old gen. This is the new gen.
The old gens? Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'll touch on them a little quicker since there's two. Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate for the original Xbox.
Oh, fucking, that's a
I
great
have
game.
not sunk more hours into one game.
Dead or Alive 2 was on the... Yeah, duh. 1
Yeah,
and 2.
it was
I just talked about
Ultimate.
earlier. 1
it was
and
like
2
the
were...
redo version.
I have that, yeah.
Yeah, and...
It's awesome. The graphics in it is
It has a
amazing.
better lobby system than DOA 6 now.
The titties bounce so good in that
They
game.
were fantastic. Fantastic. I actually had the fortunate chance. I played online with... I remember his Xbox name was named Yunin. He was number 1 in the world in doubles, where you could switch the characters out, and number 8 in the world in singles, in ranks.
That's sick.
And the other one, Power Stone 2 for the Sega Dreamcast.
That's an expensive game.
It is an expensive game.
And I used to have Power Stone 1 and 2.
So did I.
I was gone.
I
just
paid
had
$2 for Power Stone 1 and 2 each.
It hurts me.
In the fucking clearance bin at GameStop.
How much? I know all of our hearts have been broken from these hindsight 2020 things.
Woo! Man, so many mistakes, but that is one of the biggest mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, I had it as a kid when it originally came out.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck happened to the games, though. I don't know. But I'm mad about
stuff
it.
happens, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
probably
same thing.
sold. So, I mean, my
Yeah.
brother probably sold it.
Yeah.
I hate
So, I'm super... Well, let me see what you got.
Damn you, Josh.
you. Man, I can't believe some of the picks you have, man.
What were you expecting? If you
It's just like, it's more obscure, like, not commonly... I didn't not expecting, because you could pick any game, and you pick those. All right. That's cool.
This is why I struggle on Twitch a little bit. 'Cause I like weird stuff.
No, that's cool, though.
It's better to like weird stuff. You get more viewers.
So, for me...
True.
Where the fuck...
There's enough people that like it as well.
Where we at again?
Honorable mention to Katamari Damacy.
We're on Gen.
Look at that, Katamari.
We're on the PS2 Gen.
So,
I got this game, Christmas 2001. One of my favorite fighting games of all time. We all played it.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the most important games I ever played, and the game I probably put the most hours in the whole entire series.
Easy to do.
Yeah. We have Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Melee. Classic.
So, yeah, like I said, I got Christmas 2001. I got it with the GameCube along with Luigi's Mansion. And
I got it at launch at Christmas, and those are the same 2 games I got.
Exactly.
I'm not even... We probably opened those presents at the same time. I'm not making that up.
Probably, yeah.
Like, that's why I...
Hold on. Did you get the black one or the
I got
Indigo?
Did you get the black one or the girl one?
What, the GameCube?
Yeah, the GameCube.
Yeah, I got the purple one.
Can't see. You messing up.
Yeah, I did.
You might as well just... You can take your
Wow.
leave. You can take your leave.
Honestly, my dad said he was going to get milk, and he ain't back yet. I hope he comes back with it.
Hopefully one day. So, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Man, it's my personal favorite in the series. I think Ultimate might be a little bit better nowadays.
Ultimate's the better game, but with nostalgia, Melee's my favorite.
Yeah,
I still like
this
Melee
game,
more than
man.
Ultimate, and I think Ultimate's amazing, but...
This game is like super fast to play. It's a little bit more difficult.
Everybody always tells me that.
It is super fast.
I have a friend who is phenomenal in like Ultimate.
I know a bunch of 18-year-old
I whooped
kids.
him in Melee, and I hadn't played Melee in years, but because I had and he never had, I didn't know there was that big of a difference because he whooped me in
It's a
Ultimate.
huge difference.
I clearly, because that's the only game I was like, you want to play Melee? He won't play Melee anymore.
Yeah, I know a bunch of 18-year-old kids that are ridiculous at Ultimate.
Oh, I bet.
So yeah, but this one, we got it, and we got the strategy guide, and I did everything. I did everything in that fucking strategy guide, and I loved every single moment of it. They had the trophies. I loved getting all the trophies.
Oh, that was really fun.
The all-star battles, the events. I love doing the events the most, where you have like little different scenarios where you fight Bowser, like Giga Bowser.
Yeah.
Every little thing.
Smash
and I
the
love
targets.
it. Yeah. And it has like a lot of history in the Nintendo. That's like one of the first times they did that, where they showed the Nintendo history, and I always liked that.
That was one of my favorite parts of the game. So
Yeah.
I gotta ask, did you cheese to get Mewtwo, or did you play them 20 hours?
I cheesed.
I definitely cheese.
Yeah, you turned it on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely did that.
Yeah, you hit per hour, you go to school, you come back, you fight Mewtwo. There you go.
Yeah, you know, I miss those days where you really have to work to get the characters.
Yeah.
I miss that.
The new, like Ultimate, you could get a new character every like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's super quick.
I mean, I'm going to play it anyways, and I still play Smash Brothers to this day. But this game, man, it changed everything for me. I was like, this is fucking amazing. I couldn't believe it. And like they started with the N64, but this game is another level. It's like it's super masterpiece. I love it. I mean, I could talk about it all day. How fun it is to play. The fighting system. They still have the same one. Basically.
I couldn't agree more. Like it's the first one laid the foundation, but that's where all the depth came.
Yeah, and I mean. There's tournaments for it. Like, people get paid millions of dollars.
And it had a story mode, and it's a fighting game.
Yeah.
That alone is something different.
And, like, I think that has more content than probably the new one, I think. Or better content to me.
The story mode is better, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's probably my personal favorite. And I might like Ultimate a little bit more. But I love that game so much. It's one of my favorites.
Easily could have made mine.
Okay, so, man,
that was number 1 for you, right?
No, that's not number 1. It could be.
No, I mean like number 1 of 3.
Oh yeah. So let's talk about this. You know how you said like Resident Evil was on the list yet? I want to talk about this one. Resident Evil.
It's the one
What?
What is it? I can't.
It's Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, the original redone.
This is my favorite Resident Evil game.
I thought you were gonna say 4.
4.
No, yeah, this is. I know from just. Knowing him,
I always talk about this game. I dick suck this game all day.
Well, I had this game and I loved it. So go on, tell us about it.
So, I love the original one. I love 1. I love 2. I like 3 a lot. Code Veronica, But once they got to this, and the graphics, the look of it, this is what he really wanted to do. Shinji Mikami, the creator of it, I couldn't believe it. It still looks great to this day. And they did a remaster of it, and it looks beautiful. Every shot...
Those pre-rendered backgrounds, man.
Man, I fucking love it.
I mean, that game holds up to today.
Yeah. And I love the character designs. I love... In games, in like movies, games, I like being in one space, like be trapped in one space.
I like that too, actually.
I don't like that in movies.
I love that. I hate when they go everywhere.
That's part of the reason I like Friday.
Yeah, see, I
like that one location.
It's one block. Yeah,
it's very intimate.
Yeah, I like that. You get to find out like every little nook and cranny of the mansion. You eventually go to the like the outside area. You come back and it's different. It's like a huge puzzle to figure out, and I like that. And also, like in stealth games, you have to conserve ammo. Like you don't really fight in this as much, and I like that. And it's fucking scary. They have the little side story with Lisa Trevor. They added it onto this one. It's my favorite horror movie. Game of all time.
That better not be your favorite.
Let's be honest. Who pissed their pants when they first walked down the hallway and the dog jumps through the
as a
window?
little kid? that was for the original one.
Yeah,
that's like in Silent Hill when the dead body fell out the locker in the.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Was it the school or the? Yeah, school. Yeah. I fucking love it. Jill Valentine, that's my baby girl.
Wifey
love her.
Material.
Wifey, that's my wife.
Easy.
Yeah. Don't talk bad about her ever.
I said waifu material.
He mods the 3 remakes makes Jill look better.
She's already perfect. Anyways,
and
we have Barry. You have Barry, the greatest not henchman, but the greatest.
Barry, cracking up.
Yeah, he is hilarious.
He's the guy that said you were almost a Jill sandwich.
Yeah. He's like, I think he says you can fit nicely into a sandwich.
He says that in this. Can't you get his gun as well?
Yeah,
it's a really powerful.
It's a Magnum.
A Magnum, yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
That boy blew fucking hole in your chest.
It's like it's a crazy story. The boss fights have never been really good in Resident Evil's games. That's like the weakest points.
Yeah.
I just love the atmosphere of it. Figuring out what to do, I love it. It's just how you talking about it's just like you just go play through a game, relaxing, kind of like hard.
Yeah.
I play that to be relaxed.
No, and you know what? It's they have the same thing in common. That's atmosphere. Mm-hmm. It puts you in Shenmue, the same thing. It's a different atmosphere. Some games, I think they are great and they feel like games, but other games they really do put a sense of another world into you.
And while we're talking about Resident Evil and Shenmue,
Snake.
we might as well bring this up. The voice acting in both of those games are awful.
Talking about this one?
That and Shenmue.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm a big Jackie Chan fan too, so like if this doesn't explain a lot about me.
Oh yeah, I love it. This one's a lot worse, but this one they try to make it better, but it's still bad.
But this one is better because it's worse.
But the bad makes it good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, there's such a charm to that bad voice acting.
Yeah, I miss it.
I love it.
I miss it in games. Yeah. So,
and they spent more money than any other game ever made. Isn't that something? It clearly didn't go towards the voice acting.
Because it's made in Japan. I think it's like translated. They don't care. Yeah, that's the last thing to do. But this is my favorite PS2 game.
Yo.
We have Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. I mean, I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid. It's my favorite series, favorite stealth series. For this one, okay, 2.
How do you like the song?
Snake Eater. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, we're trying to get copyrighted.
Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, this is my channel. What am I doing? Oh, man. See, I love the 1960s James Bond aesthetic. Like, be a spy. I love that shit so much. And in the jungle in Russia makes no sense, but we're going to go with it. And, but I love it. It's just as cinematic, even more so in this. Like, again, I would introduce all these bosses. The end is one of my favorite boss fights, a sniper battle. I love sniping in games. And it was a crazy, crazy thing to think of. Where it's just not like a battle. You can go through different sections of the maps. And it could take hours to play. And I was blind blown. The story is great. It's not as, like, convoluted as the other stories in this, like, trilogy. But this is, like, just a straight up... like, you know, not revenge plot, but you know what? I think you should. You know,
it feels like a more, I don't know, grounded stealth game. Than like,
oh yeah, it's grounded, but it's crazy.
It feels a little more American flair.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. And the boss, not Big Boss, the boss is the best female character ever in a video game.
That's the one with like the skin tight suit?
Yeah, skin tight suit. She's not on there.
Yeah.
I love the art style too.
I will say, out of all the Metal Gear Solids, because I've given pretty much all of them a shot, that is my favorite. It's
the best, and it starts all there. I mean, I still suggest playing Metal Gear Solid first, because the gameplay evolution. But I love 1, 2, and 3. 4, I still love to this day, but But these 3 games, and especially that one, my favorite PS2 game. Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater, I fucking love it.
I think it's the best one on PS2.
I haven't really played any of the Metal Gears, so I can't
play it.
If you want
anime
to play
Splinter Cell.
If you're going to, 3 is a really good one. It really is.
I think I have all of them.
Long ass cutscenes, I know.
Right?
But stay for them, they're good.
Yeah, you have Metal Gear Solid's Legacy Collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all of them. And it has the original ones on the old school Japanese computers. I think it's on this game.
Okay.
But don't ever play this copy. Don't play this because they have the original camera where you couldn't move.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you got the good one.
Okay.
That one had because I played the original one that came out. I had not.
You had that one?
It might have been. I don't remember.
They improved it with sustenance or something like that.
Substance?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. No, I must have played that one then.
But don't worry about it. Nowadays, it's easy to get the best version of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Where you can move around the camera with the right analog stick. So.
Oh, I know. I could must tank control.
So while you're talking about stuff with a convoluted story, let's talk about the first game on my list.
So I already know where that was going.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 1. I like 1 more than 2. I love 2 a lot, but the story in 1's actually really fucking good and really easy to understand. I fucking love this game. I've beaten this game at least 10 times. Mm-hmm. I fucking love this game. It's better to play on the PS4 or PS3's version's good too.
I actually have that on PS2, but I'm waiting to get the PS4. Like, didn't you say it was like the complete package?
I sent it to you for $20. You could have got it. It's everything. Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3, like everything for $20.
Yeah, it is.
All in one package.
Got that.
It goes on sale all the time.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It literally, it's like Red Dead Redemption. You ever notice Red Dead Redemption 2 is on sale for $40 every other day? It's like that.
See, I wasn't a big fan of Red Dead Redemption 1. I think that's controversial, but...
What about Red Dead Revolver?
I
haven't played it.
actually beat that game, and I never played Red Dead Redemption 1.
It's a great story, but
I never played any of them.
We'll talk about it. The Rockstar gameplay is kind of whack to me.
Yeah,
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
But this, so I heard I'm like this. I loved Final Fantasy at the time. I'm like Final Fantasy and Disney characters.
It's so weird.
I'm like,
It's weird to this day. It was weird then. It's weird now.
Like that sounds kind of lame. Like, and then I played it and got hooked.
Mm-hmm.
The music's amazing.
Yeah.
It made me cry.
The opening is great.
It's the same composer from like FF15 and Legend of Mana,
You
Front Mission 3.
We're having Simple and Clean is being played at our wedding.
That's fucking
In
awesome.
6 days, I swear to God.
That's fucking
You're a good
awesome.
man. You're a good man.
Thanks, man.
man.
And the better part, my wife picked that, not me.
She picked it,
Yes.
so she's a fan of it.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
This game is.
Everybody
amazing.
loves this game.
You haven't played it.
Yeah, I mean, I played a little bit of it. I just need to get more into it.
You'll like it once you get into it.
I don't like the beginning of it.
I like this game.
beach part.
I like this game so much I could watch you play it and not even
Really?
not even play it myself. That's how much I like this game.
Yeah,
I like Resident Evil like that and Metal Gear Solid like that, so it's similar to me for that. I can watch anybody play that. I love it.
That game has was at the time considered my personal PR gaming achievement, which was beating Sephiroth.
Oh, he's hard. Well, I got to level 100 before I beat him and had Ultimate Weapon. He
I was
easy as
81
fuck.
and I did not have Ultimate Weapon.
The Ice Titan was kind of a pain in the
I
ass.
had
You had
Mega
to hit
Elixirs
the-
with a-holes.
You had to hit the fucking things back at him.
So
Yeah.
you're a fan of Disney, right?
Kind of, yes.
Yeah, so you're not even that big of a fan of Disney. I thought it would be like a big appeal.
No, I kind of the ones they use in this game. I
like it. Oh, like the old school.
Yeah.
Like older ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I like the older
Like
ones.
Kingdom Hearts 3 really disappointed me because it was all newer Pixar worlds.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's my first one. Let's knock my obvious one out. It's Halo 1.
Of course.
Combat Evolved.
Halo 1 Combat Evolved.
Play that every day.
I play
basically.
it damn near every day to this day. I play that. That's like my main game I stream.
Where does Halo 2 stack up? Because for me, Halo 2 is where it started from. I played Combat Evolved right when it came out, loved it, but 2 was like...
I loved Halo 1.
Halo 2 is my second favorite Halo.
Is it? Okay.
Well, Halo 1... So, first off, before I even played the multiplayer, the story mode of Halo 1 is
great.
fucking awesome. It's basically like a horror game. Once you get halfway through
Flood?
it,
Yeah.
and the flood comes
Man, I
out.
remember that. I was like, what is this?
That was a twist, too.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
That's
There's
definitely the best campaign.
there's still a huge Halo 1 community. I'd probably say there's Halo 3 is the most popular, and then on the Master Chief Collection, I might even say Halo 1 might be second. Maybe Reach, but
Wow,
I think
man, that's the original.
I think Halo 1 is second. I can't get enough of that game.
There's Spartan 3.
That was in 3. That was in Dead or
It was
Alive
in
3.
3? Okay,
Yeah.
now 4.
He was in that?
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't
there-
Master Chief. It was a girl.
It was
new
a
character
girl
that they made up only for that
basically
game.
Master
Oh,
Chief and one of
okay.
the DOAs, yeah.
But so that's obviously everyone knew that was going to be on my list. And then my third one is Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind.
Morrowind.
Yeah, you really like that game.
Or
Yeah.
Oblivion.
Well,
Oblivion's next gen, you're right. God, that game's
I played
forever
that
to
game
walk.
like crack. Like it's that game blew my mind. That
It's
game, you
pretty
could,
mind-blowing.
open world, you could run in somebody's house, take all their shit off the table,
That
rob
game-
them, fucking kill them in their house.
You played it on Xbox or PC?
Xbox.
What did it come out? 2003 or 2004 or something like that?
Way before that, it came out before Halo 2 came out.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
I
it
think it
came
was
out.
03. I do think it
I
was
thought
03.
it's
The game of the maybe the game of the year
02
edition.
or 03.
Oh, I'm thinking the game of the year edition.
Yeah.
It came out. Damn, it came out before that. Wow.
I think it was like 2002
Well,
or
PS2
something.
was 2000, end of 2000, so...
This is only on the
2001
Xbox.
Yeah, the
The-
thing
Wait,
about it.
yeah.
Well, you
Well,
can do that game.
Generation's
is
kind of... Yeah,
The
crazy.
Xbox launched November 15th, 2001.
2001, yeah.
So
almost the 20-year anniversary.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
That's kind of crazy. in
yeah.
itself. Was that your third?
Damn,
No, that was
oh,
one of
Yeah,
your first.
Morrowind's my third one.
Oh, your third one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, literally, like that game was ahead of its time too. It's like
Oh,
just
yeah.
like Shenmue was ahead of its time, Morrowind was ahead of its time.
Yeah, but luckily, though, people respect Morrowind.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. I mean, Yu Suzuki did his thing.
I'm not a fan of Skyrim though.
I'm not either. I also think it's fun. You can play it on a PS3, 4, and 5. They're re-releasing it again.
Could barely
Did you do
play
that?
on the PS3.
They're re-releasing Skyrim for PS5.
Of course they are. They're going to
They're
release it.
re-releasing Grand Theft Auto 5 on PS5
Yeah,
too.
we'll talk about
That's
that
the only
all
other
time.
game that also is on 3, 4, and 5.
We'll We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
All that.
The PS2 had 3 Grand Theft Autos. Grand Theft Auto 5 has 3
Oh my
PlayStations.
God, I'm so sick of that. I bought it when it first released, and I played it once, and I'm done with it. And that was 8 years ago, 7 years ago.
Gen 7. I'm interested to see your guys' picks for this because this one there was all over the place. I feel like
This is the PS3, Xbox 360.
Xbox 360.
This was-
Nintendo Wii.
GameCube. Wii. Oh yeah, Wii.
Yeah, Wii. There's no Wii for me.
And I'm gonna throw you through some loops here, Jeremy. I really am. So
You already did, man.
No, I'm gonna keep
You
going.
got Guardian Heroes.
Guardian Heroes. Yeah, that was probably the most obscure.
Monster. Yeah, that was definitely the most obscure. But
Yeah.
Monster Rancher, damn.
And
For
the
your
fact that they
favorite-
just today did that press release
Yeah.
saying they were
That's
releasing
cool.
1 and 2, I was so happy. So
Let's hear it,
for
let's
Gen
hear it.
7, I don't know why I didn't bring it. I actually do own this game. Did I not bring it? No. Is No More Heroes
No More Heroes.
They're making a new one,
Wow.
for the Nintendo Wii. It is my favorite Wii game.
Wow.
Travis
That's a
Touchdown,
surprise. I
aka
love that
Johnny
game, though.
Knoxville.
Mhm.
I don't know. He had some weird charm I liked about him. He was just a prick.
Do you know who makes it? Pseudo
Pseudo 51,
Yeah.
Killer 7, they made 2, right?
Yeah, Killer 7.
Yeah. They're
Killer
different.
is Dead. Yeah, they're the weirdest games
They're
out there.
like Hideo Kojima and them should like hang out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Wow. No More Heroes.
No More Heroes.
I love games like this. It's just a boss rush, really. No. You still play.
It's
like-
very much boss rush.
Yeah. I love boss
I
rush
had
games.
I don't think I died once not like at a boss.
Uh-huh.
It was always at a boss, not getting to the boss.
I love games like that. It's just so wacky. You jerk off to recharge, right?
Yeah, to save. I think
To save
you take a shit.
you take a shit to save.
Oh no, you jerk off your lightsaber. Yeah.
I'm not even joking. You jerk off to recharge your
Is it
lightsaber.
or is it gay porn?
Yeah.
It's gay porn. So number 2.
Like, you could not be able to get away with that in today's society.
No, not at all. I think he does jerk off in the next one, and I think it just came out. Are you getting a new one?
When I get a Switch.
You don't have a Switch?
No.
He's getting one soon. Me and him were talking about it.
My girl wants it, and
Yeah, you need to get it.
yeah, I'm going to.
You want this marriage to work? You gotta get a Switch.
She's getting it. She wants it more than me, so it's
Okay.
But I'm a benefit. So this next one is actually a launch title for the 360, and that is another one. I think this is a very underrated one. They only had 2 of them.
Condemned?
Condemned Criminal Origins.
Wow.
Good,
See, I
you
haven't
picked it.
Yeah, because I've been playing a little bit of it.
I loved it. That's scary.
It's
to me.
Monolith. Makers of Fear.
Is
One of
that-
the
okay.
best.
I didn't
One
know
of the
what
best.
else they made.
Yeah, one of the best first-person shooters of all time.
And I think he published by Sega, actually. I think.
Yep. Sega.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That game is good.
One of those I don't ever hear anybody talk about it.
I have both of them.
But do you hear anybody talk about it?
No.
Jeremy
no.
sometimes, I think.
But that's like even on the internet. Like I don't. hear
No,
it.
it's not a big thing. It's not like other. Would you even call it horror?
I would.
Yeah,
It
horror,
scared me
first
more than
horror,
almost
yeah.
any game. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it had you could defend yourself. I guess is a better way. It wasn't horror. Maybe not survival horror.
Yeah.
Like because you could fight.
That's how Fear is, too.
Yeah, you had melee weapons.
But Fear was
mainly.
creepy as shit.
Yeah.
So it was condemned. Like there's a scene
Yeah, you should play Condemned. It's good.
where you it'll still scare you.
Aren't you like a detective, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played
yeah.
the first, hour or two of it.
Mhm.
And he's opening up a
Kinda
locker
clunky.
in this like
It is clunky.
it's a dead looks like a dead body and then comes alive and grabs on you like mid sentence and yeah that was rough.
That's another surprise for me.
It was I loved that one. That was the silver lining because when the 360 launched, I was the asshole standing outside of Best Buy.
Oh, you got it at launch. Okay.
Yeah, I had a space heater. Like it was 13 hours, and
Damn.
I got Condemned Criminal Origins and Perfect Dark Zero, and
Oh.
I've never been so let down in my life.
I heard it's bad.
It's
I never
not.
played it.
I think I got a Game Break copy. It just freezes in level 6 right when I start every time.
Wow. I
So-
don't think I'm gonna buy it from you now.
Yeah, and the first 5 levels weren't fun anyway. And let's see.
What's the third one?
The third one, Dead Space. It was Dead Space or Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
They're remaking Dead Space.
I'm so disappointed in myself. I kind of wanted to put it on my list, but I didn't. I had it in my hands. I'm like, I can't do it.
It's a good one. I figured
Oh,
one of
man.
us would do it though.
I fucking love that game. It's my favorite horror game of that generation.
It's good. See, that's another one you can defend yourself in. I love that instead of.
I prefer horror games that you can defend yourself in.
Oh, me too. I like they took the aspect of No, you don't shoot them in the head. You gotta shoot their limbs.
Oh,
off.
well, no. I like
That's awesome.
Resident Evil type. I mean, I hate horror games where you have to hide and there's no combat at all.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of those.
No,
it's
me
not
neither.
as fun.
Like Clock Tower was like that.
Clock Tower and also the
Fatal
new
Frame,
Outlast.
kind of.
Outlast and
What's that fucking one that's so popular?
Soma.
Like a lot of the
Amnesia.
games were like that. Yeah, Amnesia. That's
Especially
called
now.
Soma, Yeah.
Yeah. Blair Witch is like that to some respect.
I heard that's shit.
I like it. But I'm also a big Blair Witch fan, so.
I did like, what's the PS4
It's a
one?
short game, though. Which is
PS4.
A PS4 horror game.
Layers of Fear.
Phasmophobia.
No. It's a exclusive to PS4.
Exclusive.
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn was good.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
like kind of the
A movie.
heavy rain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was close to launch. It was either a launch or
That's
close to
2015.
launch. Yeah, and it was so. Yep, that's my 3. Jeremy.
Well, what was your third one again? We talked about so many other games.
We talked. We had
What?
Condemned.
What was the last
Shoot,
one?
you had me go. No More Heroes and.
Dead Space.
And Dead
Fucking Dead
Space.
Space.
It
It's
was
fucking great.
It was, and then my honorable mention was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit because I think we need a racing game in there.
Hot Pursuit, yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be no racing games for me. The only one would be Mario Kart.
I mean, I struggle.
Burnout's awesome.
I struggle not putting Double Dash on there.
Double Dash is, oh yeah. I almost grabbed it. I was like, no, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't put it over it because it's hard to pick only 3 games in a
it
generation.
is. But what did you pick?
I don't fucking know. I don't remember.
By the time I got to this gen, I was thinking the same thing. Like, shut up.
Well, if you know me, you know I like.
Which I don't. Not yet.
First one I'm talking
No
about,
way.
it's one of my favorite RPGs. Mass Effect 2. Talked about this in the RPG video. I think it was like number 2 or number 3.
Haven't played it yet.
Got
Got Legendary
my
Edition.
favorite.
If you play it now, I'd recommend.
I have
probably
Legendary
this
Edition.
version.
Don't worry, I'm good.
Oh yeah, play that one.
Yeah, I got that.
The Legendary, yeah. So, I played the second one first, before the first one, because it was only on Xbox 360.
Should I do
didn't have
that?
it. You just play it. Just
Play
play
one,
the
two?
first 1, 2, 3.
Okay, because I started.
The first
playing that.
one, the only thing bad about it is the
Combat
combat kind of sucks.
That's what people told me. That's why I was like,
But
I'll
it's
do
still-
it the right way.
The
I'll
story's
try
great. I don't know if you like RPGs.
Yeah, all of them.
RPGs aspect of it is
Yeah.
the best. Story's great, like I said. The character's awesome. Just the combat, you'll get with it. But this one is my favorite because I like character-focused games, and this is character-focused more. And in the beginning of the game, you just die. That's how the game starts. You die.
Wow.
You get brought back to life, and you gotta stop this new threat called the Collectors, and you gather up a team of crazy individuals, like the best of the best in the galaxy. You come together and try to fight the Collectors, and I fucking love that premise. I love that in anything. Coming together, a ragtag team of people.
Yeah,
And,
underdogs.
And like you gotta for them not to die, you have to do like their missions. And I loved it. And the combat's much better. And I love sci-fi. And this is my favorite sci-fi universe out of anything, I think. So Mass Effect 2, great. I love it.
Stream it. You got me excited for it.
Oh, and then we have
One
one of my favorite PS3 games, The Last of Us. I don't think you like this, do you?
I did actually. I just never beat it.
That's a masterpiece.
Wait, I have 2.
In my opinion.
I have 2 games in here. I got 2. So I got this one
Are
originally.
those both just The Last of Us?
Yeah, I don't know why I have 2, but I have 2 discs in there.
Why not?
Last of Us. When I got that originally came out, it's a swan song to the PS3, made by Naughty Dog, Uncharted,
Crash Bandicoot.
It's just weird.
Jack and Dexter.
The progression of the
It's a
games.
weird sort of
Yeah.
amalgamation. Yeah.
So this game is like super cinematic, just like Metal Gear Solid.
The beginning, that whole intro part
I
with
cried.
the daughter and
I
shit.
cried too. Yeah.
If
That
you
was-
didn't cry, you don't have a heart.
That was such a good fucking intro.
Yeah, it made you care about the characters that were on the screen for
you
like
didn't
20
know the
minutes.
name.
I'm
of the
at
character, but I cared.
least 4 hours into the game. I don't know. I got to the part where the guy you're there and he's supposed to give you a car, some drunk old guy,
Oh, Bill, yeah.
and you end up fighting a bunch of clickers and shit, and they killed me like 2 or 3 times.
The game is not easy.
And I don't know. I just stopped trying.
Yeah, I just like how, like, because it's kind of like horror and survival, and I fucking love that so much. And I like the character. You just get to love the character so much. Did you play it?
Yeah, I actually did not play the PS3.
You played
When
the
I bought
PS4?
my PS4, Remastered was my pack-in game.
Yeah, I have that.
And
I played it originally when it came out, and it was fucking awesome.
I still to this day am trying to just beat the very first level on grounded mode. Did you play the remastered one?
No, I haven't played it yet.
They added another difficulty level called
They did?
grounded.
Wow.
They take away your map. One hit kill from anything. There's nothing to fight. I still can't be level 1 on it. Trying.
This is when realistic games does it right, because it's so good, it's gritty, it's like crazy.
I need to play through it.
Oh yeah, this is one of the best games of all time.
I don't think we should reveal the end of that one.
Oh no.
That one.
The ending is super controversial, and I love it.
It is. That's what I like about it.
But 2, they messed it up with 2. I don't like the story of the 2.
I heard the gameplay of 2 is really fucking good.
Oh no, the gameplay is fucking awesome.
I haven't played it.
The gameplay is just play for the gameplay. It's awesome.
I'll catch it on
story, the writing. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. That
they were trying to shock people because I didn't.
I was shocked at how bad it was.
I know what happens, so but they got it was all over the internet.
So
I didn't even mean to fucking.
I have a whole entire review on that. I think it's a really good review I did. You should watch that if you're interested in my opinion of that. But this is fucking great game.
Link in the comments below.
Link in the comments below. Or I can link in the video. But I love this game so much. One of the best PS3 games. Last of Us. And then my final game. If you know me, you know I love this series as well. You love this series too, I think.
Oh yeah, Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Hello, Ashen One.
Yeah. Yes. I love Prepare to Die. So,
a lot.
Praise the Sun.
The fancy ass.
Praise Sun. That's a good one. I'm gonna need.
I got that at GameStop when like almost 10 years ago. It was like $20. It has an art book, but it's kind of messed up. I fucking love these games so much. The boss fights are amazing, super epic. I love boss fights.
Best boss fights I think in all of games.
Yeah, Orstein and Small.
Oh yeah, they're fucked up.
When they first appeared, and you got to fight 2.
And
it caused me so like
and
what?
he absorbs his boy.
I'm like, what? What is going on in this game? I hate it, but I still loved it at the same time. And man, and you can just get so lost in this world because it's so mysterious. It's not like a straightforward story like in like Shenmue or Metal Gear Solid. I love that type of storytelling. There's so much dread in it. It's dark as fuck. It's kind of like, it reminds me kind of like a Berserk, so you might actually like it.
Yeah.
It's very dark.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, and I like the beginning where they show like all the different, I guess, like rulers at the beginning.
The
Lord
Watchers.
It's not Lord Ascenders. That's from the third one. I think it's from the third one. But you know, like Grave Lord Nito. You know,
whatever.
You've seen it.
Dark Souls is complicated.
Yeah. So I was obsessed with this game when it like came out. I would look up like how to play it, and like it's a very community driven game where you gotta look up
more than any other game I played.
Oh yeah, and I was like, I got the platinum trophy. I remember the moment. I was so fucking proud of myself.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got everything.
That used to be hard.
It was super difficult. I was like, I gotta do everything this because I love this game so much, and it created a genre. Like a lot of games copy of it. Like the new Star Wars.
Souls-like.
It's a tag.
Yeah.
Literally, like it's like when Doom came out, and any FPS game was now a Doom clone.
Yeah.
Dark Souls. They did that.
And I guess it started with Demon Souls, but they really took off with this.
I wish people would make some new Doom clones based off the new Doom.
Oh yeah,
games.
the Doom games.
I got some.
I considered putting this on here too. I mean, for the
you gotta look more in the indie scene, but this.
I got Dusk and whatever the other one's called. Same creators.
Try that.
But I can't wait till Elden Ring comes out next year.
I'm excited.
That looks good.
I will pre-order.
I love all these games.
I'm not a pre-order guy.
Yeah, I already told it. It's already the next year's game of the year.
Yeah, it will.
It already is. So that's my favorite from that generation. Dark Souls.
Easy pick.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna get the obvious one out of the way again. It's Halo 3.
I thought you didn't like Halo.
I love Halo.
Well, Halo 3, I mean.
So I don't think you can see it in the frame, but I got the legendary helmet day one when it came out.
Oh yeah.
The $150 version.
More Halo shit in this room than in Bungie, okay?
Yeah. I don't know, it's the same thing as I was saying from the first game, man. The story was good. Multiplayer still holds up to this day. It's so easy to find games in Halo 3. That's the most popular one on the Master Chief Collection.
I'll play it with you sometimes. I just got it. So.
Have you played Halo 3, right?
Yeah. I
I'm
used
more
to
of a
play a
2
little
guy,
bit.
but I do.
Yeah.
I used to play over Bashir's house.
Yeah.
I didn't have the Xbox.
Does 3 they have the
360.
hammer?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't like it this much as the first two though.
Yeah, me.
I like 2.
So to me, each Halo is progressively worse than the one before it, with 5 being the worst.
Oddly,
I have to agree.
oddly accurate. Yeah.
So
Halo Wars though.
I don't count those.
That exactly.
There's the twin
They
stick
are
shooter
good.
games too.
They
though.
are good games though.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
they're all good. Yeah.
And then my number 2 would be. Which one do I want to put? I guess mine aren't in an order. So my next one is Fallout 3.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
See, I would have put it on there, but I mean, you only have 3 spots.
Fallout 3 is just Elder Scrolls in a different environment with guns and gore and
That's what I love. That's some things I love the
fucking
most.
the amazing like old big band music. Just everything, just amazing.
The open world in that is insane.
It felt so.
It's not as open as Elder Scrolls, but it's almost.
But it was
For
more
the time,
it
I
felt
was
more,
blown away.
it
I
felt
didn't
more
experience it.
user-friendly to me. Like Morrowind, like it was a little rough, man. Like because you'd have to walk and walk.
There was
to get
no
to
fast
any-
travel?
fast travel.
Wow.
No.
And no like markers to
Yeah,
do
no,
your
way out there.
quest. And Morrowind,
It's like real life.
in
It's
Morrowind
a-
to do your quest, you had to read your notebook.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool though. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I've
I
gotten
like
out of
that.
Detroit like lost easier than trying to get to my objective.
Yeah.
What about Oblivion though? Was it like that in Oblivion?
That's weird you say that because that's my third game. Is Oblivion.
I predicted it.
You like
No.
what
That means you
okay.
get to. You gotta give him
Yeah.
Oblivion.
There you go. Yeah,
Oblivion is it's fast travel and it's open world and
That's your favorite one?
no more to play now
Yeah.
in 2021. Yes, but overall I'd probably pick Morrowind. But Morrowind's kind of
You gotta look at it in the time in which it was,
Morrowind hasn't aged well.
It's not really fair otherwise. I don't
Yeah.
know. To me.
That's cool.
So, but Oblivion just as good. The first time you go through an Oblivion gate, it's fucking awesome. You're in like hell or something, and there's all the Daedric guys in there and shit.
It's always fun to go to hell in games.
Yeah, always.
Doom. Yeah.
Why not?
Mm,
Was that your third one?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Now, this being, now the last generation, seeing as PS5 and Xbox.
I'm going to talk about PS5. I got a PS5.
No, I know. What I'm saying is, I was going to say the current generation, but it's no longer the current
Yeah,
generation.
like a couple months ago.
It's less, is it a year yet?
Almost in
November.
November. Yeah.
November.
Almost.
So,
So fast.
this one, I will be honest, these ones are a little more, except for one, predictable.
Predictable, yeah. You've been nothing but predictable on this. Go ahead.
I know, right? Okay, so I think Jeremy, you and I might show Dark Souls 3.
Yes.
This is
I fucking love it.
I will be completely honest. The first time I played a Soulsborne game was Bloodborne.
Okay.
And I got my ass up so many goddamn... I enjoyed it, but I couldn't beat even the first boss. I stopped playing all Souls-type games, gave up on it. In the last year, I met some people in a game. We all picked up Dark Souls 3 together, and
That's the
that
best way to do it. That's the
community-driven-
best way to do
the
it.
community part of
Yeah.
it, I got good.
You got good?
I got good.
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
I died over
Get good,
and
noob.
over. And if for
Finally
any,
got good.
for any would-be Dark Souls players out there, the tip that helped me most: stop looking at as an action game and look at it as a rhythm game.
Yeah.
That's
It's all about rhythm.
It's
That's
a
why
rhythm game.
that's why I love in games where you get that rhythm.
And that's like in
You
stealth
get-
games, you kind of have that.
Yeah, you got in a lot of games is like that where you just in a mode where you gotta you're only in that rhythm, and if somebody like distracts you from it, it fucks you up. You gotta get back to it.
You're not a superhuman. You can't
No.
just like tank a million things.
Yeah, it's like real life.
Yeah.
You get hit like twice or 3 times, you're fucking
done.
dead. And every enemy can do that to you.
And there's no you had a name for it where when you get hit, you get like that little millisecond of invincibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they throw that in garbage.
Oh,
for
invincible
Souls.
frames.
Invincible frames. They just-
Invincibility.
You're dead.
Yeah,
And
I love those frames.
I actually just finished Dark Souls 3 a month ago, I think.
I gotta watch that. Your stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have Lord of Cinder being beat on there.
I need to start. I'm gonna any game I'll start streaming, it'll probably be that because I love.
I'm
this
actually
game.
gonna start streaming it again because The first one I did with my buddies, Phantoms. I want to do a no Phantom run.
So, have you played Dark Souls 2? What do you think of it?
I have not gotten to play it.
It's...
Everyone hates it.
Man.
And every time I try to buy it, people like yell at me. Like my friends are like, "Don't do it. Don't spin your insert whatever."
I bought the collector's edition when it originally came out. I got the big ass statue, and it's definitely the weakest.
What about it is so bad? No, every time I ask that question, everyone just says it's just bad.
You know how
I never get any info.
You know the great level design they have it, the placement of each enemy.
Everything's so very like there for a reason.
Yeah, it's not like just random.
It's not like
it's
that.
so super random in that. It feels like they didn't finish the game.
Yeah,
I played it when it originally came out.
It doesn't
I don't know.
Fair.
It's not fair.
Difficulty.
The one of the first enemies. You think the enemies in the Dark Souls 3 are hard? Man, there's some bullshit enemies in that.
I've heard.
And I love these games, and it's just a lot of stupid stuff. It's like it doesn't feel complete to me. No. It doesn't have that soul because it wasn't made by the original director.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
it was made. It was his name. His name is Miyazaki. I forgot his first name. It wasn't made by Miyazaki because he was making Bloodborne.
Yeah. Oh, well, at least he did something right.
Yeah. Oh,
Bloodborne's fantastic.
Yeah. So, but I would play Dark Souls 2 just to see the difference.
I just want to eventually.
Because it's not a fluke. These games are not flukes. There's a reason why everybody likes it because you see Dark Souls 2, and it's completely different. It still has that look of it, plays of it. It's still a good game, of course, but it's not the other games.
And the thing with Dark Souls that I think a lot of people don't get, and I didn't get it at first, is...
I got it right away. I don't know why.
Some people do, some late bloomers. And that is, you feel a sense of achievement.
Every time.
Every time that I don't feel with any other game. I don't. The lore even is something you have to discover by looking through items, and
it's like the sense of achievement when you beat Sephiroth for the first time in Kingdom Hearts.
But just imagine that every boss is like that.
It is like that.
And just regular enemy chains can be like that.
It's even like that when you get to the next fire.
When you hit bonfire lit,
bonfire,
it feels good.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I can finally chill. I can stop playing.
Yeah.
I'm starting to... I'll talk about it later. It's another game that's making me feel that way right now.
Oh, I know. Okay, so I'll go on over because Dark Souls is bad. We'll keep going for days.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite series.
So the game that actually brought me to Dark Souls 3, the one that got me back into that sort of thing, Remnant from the Ashes.
Wait, I've heard of this. What the
fuck?
fuck?
It's an indie game, ain't it?
No, it's not an indie game. It's made by Gunfire Games, I believe.
It's a AA game then, right?
It's
Probably.
a AA game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would call it a AA. The Dark Souls with guns.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I was thinking of something else.
It's actually, I think it was
It's multiplayer too.
So 3-player.
3-player.
Yeah.
We should play.
And like if someone's down, you can run up and revive them. So there's a very big aspect on teamwork. And but the challenge is all there, just like in Dark Souls. Although there is multiple difficulty settings. You can't get everything in one playthrough. It wasn't a full price game either. It was $40. Fantastic. And honestly, it's a game I wish got more attention. It has 2 DLCs, an active community to this day, and just they haven't touched it. It's upsetting. It's a bummer.
Try that out.
But yeah, it was last month's PlayStation Plus free game. One of them.
Oh, so I have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
I just suggest you give that a shot.
All right,
you will love it. If you like Dark Souls,
okay,
you will enjoy it. And for my third game, and I didn't think I'd like it. I loved it. Hades.
Haven't played it yet. I have it sealed still for PS5.
My very first roguelite, and it probably will be the best roguelite I've ever played for a long time, if ever beaten.
You've played a roguelike before. You used to have Guys. Didn't you play the RPG version mode of that? It was a roguelike.
I guess you're right.
You didn't realize it.
I didn't really think that in depth. Yeah. Yeah, Hades beats that though.
Hades.
That was fun though.
Hades was my favorite game from last year.
It's
my game of the year.
What else came out that year?
Doom.
That's
That's my probably.
Yeah,
also Tsushima.
Wait. Did Streets Rage 4 come out last year?
Yep.
That's mine.
You should know that.
Oh wait, hold on. FF7 remake was. I'm sorry.
There you go. I was like,
I'm still going Hades over that, and that was oof. I loved Hades. The fact that they could take a game type and weave a story into it that makes sense.
Well,
Yeah.
all
And
that
great
company,
characters.
all that company's games get good reviews. They did
Because
Bastion.
they're all great, man.
They're
and
fantastic.
Transistor, right?
Transistor is fucking great. I got it when it came out.
I haven't played that.
It's great. I love it. The
Is it a
combat
roguelike?
system. No, it's kind of like a strategy RPG. Kind of.
Okay.
You like stop time and you can plan out your next move and then you execute it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's so
All right.
sweet.
Yeah,
and I love
it's
the
unique.
look of it. It's very cryptic. The story though, I like that. Trying to
Yeah,
figure it out.
Hades with that story I did not see coming.
Oh yeah, that's
I will
awesome.
not reveal one spoiler because that is.
Like I said, I have it. I just got it last week for PS5.
It's brutal. I mean, it's not as brutal as like other roguelikes because you get the progression through the story. Like, cause it seems like you're progressing because everybody's commenting like, oh, you keep on dying. There's like new people to talk
The
to.
other gods are like
Yeah.
commenting like, "Oh, you didn't make it."
I fucking love it.
Because when you die, well, you go to where you always live. You're the son of Hades, Zagreus, and
Yeah,
you.
it's written so well. Too.
It's written so well,
It's-
and the gods, you get their abilities, and then you can combine the abilities to get dual abilities,
What-
legendaries. It's
What weapon did you use the most?
the weapon I use the most would be the fists, but the weapon that I got the best run on was the shield.
I used the shield. Yep.
Yeah, the shield I got out.
I've never used shields in
run.
games, but I used.
I
it.
didn't either, but
Yeah.
yeah, amazing.
It's so fucking
Just got
awesome.
good runs.
Yeah, Hades. I thought about. We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
Is
no.
that all three for you?
That's all three.
Man, see, this was the hardest generation.
It was so hard.
Because I had so many great games. I think I played the most. Because I got really to gaming this past like 10 so years. So I really focused on playing as much games as possible. So
I'm excited to see it next. I really
I
am.
played a lot of games this gen, but you know me, I've been winging this whole list,
Oh yeah.
and it was easy for me.
Well, if people like this video and they want to see more, I think we could easily do a part 2.
Yeah.
So, you know how we were talking about Resident Evil 2 earlier?
Oh, you're gonna do the remake?
gonna do the remake.
Ah,
gonna do
yes,
the remake.
sir.
So
It's a fucking amazing game.
man, yeah. So you even like it. You like it a lot.
I've
You play
beaten-
this?
Yes,
I've beaten all the PS4 Resident Evils.
I'm ashamed to say I haven't beaten it. I need
But you
to.
played it.
it's only
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
only an 8-hour.
And then I
game.
got 3
6,
like the
8
next
hours.
day because it
Somewhere
was
around
on
there.
sale and I started playing that. So
That's
I
only a
just need to go
5-hour
back.
game.
Yeah.
So I love Resident Evil, of course, and it's another one. Yet another one.
You spell like a lot of spooky games. You got Dark Souls. You
Oh
got-
yeah,
Silent
horror
Hill.
is my favorite.
One of my favorite
Genres
too,
of
quite a
anything.
few.
Stealth and horror is my favorite.
Shit in the
And-
dark.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Resident Evil 2 remake. I remember recording myself when I heard the announcement for it. I jumped out my fucking seat. I was like, yes! And it took a very long time. I think it took like 4 years to come out. Before this...
That was a really good E3. That whole year.
fuck. I think it was like, 2015. The best. One of the best. Before this, Resident Evil was on its last fucking legs.
Yeah,
It had 5, 6, it had Operation...
6 is only fun co-op. That game is
It-
not fun
Biohazard
at
was
all.
taking it in a different direction, but it was pretty well received.
7 was amazing.
It was
7. That's what I'm.
for hardcore fans like me, it wasn't well
True,
received.
but if it wasn't called Resident Evil, would you have liked it?
I think it's still a good
It's a
game.
great game if it wasn't a Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't a
That's
Resident
why it
Evil
shouldn't be
fan
Resident Evil.
at the time.
I honestly, it doesn't
went
feel
in-
like it.
I went in
Resident Evil, but it's
and
good.
I loved it. The first half of that game is scary as fuck.
Yeah.
No, 7.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So 7 finally brought it back, first person view. I'm not the biggest fan of the first person view. I like the
I'm
third
not
person.
either. I'm a more of a third person
Yeah.
guy
So
as well.
yeah.
I like both of them. It's fine for me
Yeah.
either way.
I like the first person view. I think it makes it scarier. Like sometimes.
I think it makes it scarier, but I don't enjoy the combat as much.
Yeah. So yeah, me too. So and then they announced this. They show it and it looks fucking
It
amazing.
was just that rat running around and shit
yeah.
on the teaser.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was just so happy to see they're bringing it back. I finally wanted it. I mean, they already remade 1, and then 2, and then 3. Like, what? They're just going to do everything. Now they're going to 4. But this game, they did it so well. The graphics are amazing. The gore. And what made it this better, I don't know if it's better all the way from the original.
Yeah.
Because there's one aspect, I'll talk about it. Mr. X in this is so improved in this. I think he's even better than Nemesis in the Resident Evil 3 remake. In the original. They fucked up with the Resident Evil 3 remake, but we're not going to talk about that. That's some of the best moments in horror ever. playing this game.
The first time when he lifts up the fucking shit on fire and walks up on you.
Yeah.
Because in the
And
game,
he just follows you throughout the game. You could defend yourself.
You could defend yourself, but the feeling of helplessness. Because if you did not have anything but the max weapon, Buddy wasn't going down. Yeah. And he still wasn't going down forever.
The only place
he's just taking a nap.
Yeah. The only place he can't come in is save rooms, but he can go anywhere. And you're trying to do puzzles while he's running around trying to kill you. It's great. And I like the 2-story thing. They did the 2-story thing better in the original because you can get items, like you pick a certain item and like you can leave it for Leon or Claire in the next one. They didn't really do that right in this one. It's kind of like the same. And that's the only thing I don't really like on this, but everything else is great.
Yeah, I love that game.
Yeah, I can play it all the time. And it's much better than the
I never got to play
2
actually at launch on the PS1.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor had it, and it scared the shit out of me. So when I found out they were doing the remake, I was like, I gotta get it.
Yeah.
Because it's still on my list.
Have you ever played this though? Persona 4 Golden.
I haven't. I have not gotten a chance to play it yet.
That's my receipt.
I have it on Steam, but I haven't played it yet. I did play 5, obviously, and that's what.
Yeah.
Persona.
It's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Yeah, I think it's my original. Oh no, that's when I rebought it because I lost it or
June 3rd, 2021.
Yep, I keep all my receipts. I think it was like $20 or something. Oh no, yeah, it's a combination of all.
The funny thing is too is I all my other friends played Persona 3 even.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
I was just
in
a weird place in my life because I didn't play it.
See, yeah, I like traditional RPGs. I mean, turn-based, and this is like I always say is the adults. Pokemon where you train your demons and like the personas.
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, I like that style. And like you're in high school during the day, you're high school dating girls and going to the mall, like just shooting the shit. And then at the night, you go into the TV and you're beating up zombies, not zombies, but demons and all that. And it's fucking great. Yeah, so I don't want to talk too much about it. I love it. I love the art style. I mean, I love anime. It's like a fucking season long episodes of anime, like one of my favorite anime. So
which they did just have Persona 5 anime.
Yeah, I would rather just play the game.
I would too, but I mean that shows the quality that they could just throw it on there.
Yeah. So and this is the improved one. They have it on PC now, so definitely play it. I love it. And my final one, of course, is Bloodborne.
I knew it was coming. And I'm so happy it did.
Okay, Bloodborne.
We heard it breathing hard in the bag the whole time.
I'll hold it. There.
No, don't hold it. Don't hold it.
Oh, but it needs it.
Here you go.
Here, lean it up like that. Yes. So, I got it when it originally came out, and I was so super fucking excited for it. Because it's more Victorian horror, the werewolves.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Yep. That's like actually a little bit of a twist because they don't really show it in the beginning. They have like more traditional horror, and then later on it goes into more of that. Yeah. And I fucking love Lovecraft stuff. I love it so much, and it's just more of like awesome gameplay. And this though, you don't have a shield. You have to be more like forceful, aggressive. Yeah, that's the word.
That's aggressive. How you get your health back, right? From the.
And I love how you just blood soaked. And like you just covered in everything's blood.
You do.
It's gory.
Yeah.
It's sick. What happens to people in the city is insane. Everybody's going insane. I love that. I love the stories like that. And Bloodborne's masterpiece. The boss fights. Oh my god, awesome.
Oh my god, the first one. I wish I could tell you more.
I thought this one is more difficult, but Sekiro is even more difficult for me. I spent a week on one boss.
I have not. It's
like one of the first bosses. It's so bad.
My buddy just who I talk to every single day. In my opinion, this is an Olympic gold medal of achievement in gaming. It's on his stream. No hit run of Sekiro. He did not get hit once.
I think I can eventually get to that because I finally figured out how to play. I think I was playing it just like that.
Yeah.
You gotta. It's a different game from Dark Souls.
But to do not one hit, I was like,
oh yeah, I don't know if I can do that, but
yeah, it was insane.
If I dedicate my life, but that's my three: Bloodborne, Persona 4 Golden, and Resident Evil. Man, there was a lot I missed out on in that. Like Yakuza, I wanted to put on there. Or Legend of Zelda, Overwatch. I love Overwatch. But there you go.
I wanted to put more on there too. Yeah. I mean, that's what I think. Part 2 hashtag.
Maybe part 2, yeah.
Maybe down the line.
More, yeah.
So
what about you?
Terrell.
So I wanted to include Halo the Master Chief Collection on here, but I'm not going to count it because those are all old games that got remastered.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is an old game, but I guess
so I'm gonna put Halo
remade.
Infinite.
That's a remake though; it's different.
Yeah.
And I also I almost included Doom Eternal, but I didn't. But
see, I almost included that too. I wanted to, but
it's in my top 10.
I'm gonna get a lot of
Hades as well. Hades as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get some flack for this one, but I don't care. I love this game and have a lot of fun playing it regardless.
Love, man.
Oh no.
But Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh.
I was kidding.
The story.
Everybody hates that game, man. I don't know why.
The story was a little bit of a letdown, kind of. The second half of the game, they got brought all together.
Is it true there's no Final Fantasy characters?
Not until the DLC.
What?
Yeah, that's what threw me. I was like,
Yeah, that was really disappointing.
Excuse me.
But once you get to the Keyblade Graveyard part, when all the stories from all the past games start getting tied together, it's amazing. The gameplay was fun. There was a little bit too many effects sometimes in gameplay, but you didn't have to use all those. I got this game and I put like 60 hours in.
I'm shocked this isn't out of top 3.
Fast as fuck.
I'm shocked. Not because it's bad, just like I know all the games that have came out recently.
This is my genre. Like I
know it's your genre. I'm just
all 3 of my games.
I already know what another one that's.
I already know it. I already know too. Yeah.
All three of my picks for this are on there. So
yeah.
But
let me see this. This looks cool. The collector's edition.
Yeah. It came with a steelbook and all kinds of shit.
You know he loves them steelbooks.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. It's a steelbook in there. It looks awesome. But Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, that's my first one. Again, neither one of you have played this, huh?
No. I haven't even played the first one yet.
I haven't played the second.
The second one still looked
my next one.
That's good, right?
I've heard it's good.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, Square Enix. More.
I have a feeling
that game is great.
These 3 games are going to be very
awesome.
similar, all of them. I have a
basically.
hunch.
I can't believe it. It finally came out.
Yeah, for real. I hope I get to finish this whole remake series before I die.
Yeah, I don't. It might.
If we're lucky.
I don't want to get dementia and forget all of that. And by the time the last one
Since
comes
the
out.
PS3 tech demo, I'm like, yo, it's coming. Not till the very PS4, the end of the PS4 life cycle.
So have you played this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the only one I have that all 3 of us played.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Like they fleshed out so much. I mean, there was a little bit of padding with some of the side quests and stuff, but I don't care. I loved every minute.
I was there for the padding.
I loved every minute.
Yeah, man, this is a fan service, man. They're going to do that.
They knew what they made that game for the fans. Mm-hmm. They knew their target audience.
The only couple
there's differences, though.
Couple disappointments. You didn't get to go down into Avalanche's hideout.
The hallway simulator.
Huh?
What?
Oh. You didn't get to. Well, the Midgar was a hallway simulator.
It was. I know. I was so excited to go into the open world, and I know that it was going to end at Midgar.
Yeah.
I just really hope they do 2 right.
But few disappointments. You couldn't go down into Avalanche's hideout, like with the pinball machine. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then
forgot about that.
The Trail of Blood.
Didn't do that?
And no, they went down, but you didn't even get to see it.
Oh yeah.
Then the Trail of Blood, when Genova breaks out and kills a bunch of people, and you follow the blood. It was blood in the original game. You're following purple sludge in this. It was kind of stupid.
What?
You didn't beat it?
No, I
just don't remember.
I just don't remember purple.
The music was
I just don't remember being edgier.
But it was so creepy. There was dead bodies everywhere, blood. I mean, the game would have had to be rated M, which it should have been anyways, because no one under the age of 25 is probably buying this game.
Yeah, they don't make rated teen games anymore.
Yeah.
It's like they either go all in or all out.
Halo 5 was rated T. That's rated probably E.
Yeah, it's rated E. Wow.
And then, and then my last game.
It would have been teen too, to be fair.
Yeah.
My last game of the list. You guys know what it is?
Yeah.
I whispered in his earphone. Yep! I was like, Jeremy, let me whisper it.
Yeah, he answered it.
I was going to put Nier Replicant 2, but that's a remaster again. I almost put that in my last gen for regular Nier. But these are all like the same fucking types of game. I love these Japanese
They're great games.
fucking action RPGs so fucking much. Like the game I've been playing right now is Legend of Mana, the remaster. Like from the beginning of time, I love all that shit. So you played Nier Automata, right?
I played a little bit of it.
Only a little bit.
Yeah.
You didn't play.
That's
Nier
why it's
Automata?
not on my list.
I got to. It said I was 88%. I did almost one run, and then my external hard drive took a shit.
I platinumed this game,
and I lost all my data. So
I need to play that
when that happens,
because I played it, and so far it's fucking great. And I
music
love Nier,
and the music's so good. Her ass is so nice. You can see it the whole game.
Yeah, good. Well, you could see the ass in the last one though too, right?
Yeah, but she had a dick.
Oh, she did have a dick.
All right,
I mean, you can't see that dick.
The classy one here with the Hagao shirt right now. I thought it was really cool the way they started the game as a shmup, which turned into an action adventure. Awesome. I've never seen.
Yeah,
there's
so many different genres.
Well, in the first Nier, you get to a mansion, and then they make the camera angles like Resident Evil.
Yeah, it was. It felt different.
Yeah.
I love it.
There's something about this game. It's the music.
Awesome, man.
A lot of things with me too. I noticed. If the music's really good in the game, it don't matter. The whole rest of the game could be bad, and it pulls me in.
Especially in RPGs, you need it.
Yes.
You need it.
Like Shenmue, we didn't even talk about the music in Shenmue. The music in Shenmue is so good.
Awesome.
It is. In 2, I think it's even better.
See, I platinumed Shenmue 1 on the PS4. I beat it like 5 times on the Dreamcast. Never played Shenmue 2.
Shenmue 2 is really good. It's just Shenmue 1 and more.
Yep, that's what I heard.
Shenmue 3 is garbage, but Shenmue 2 is
Shenmue 3, I was having so much fucking fun, and then I get to the combat, and I'm like, I'm not playing this anymore.
I don't know why
I did
they
one
changed
fight.
that shit.
One fight.
They try to make it more simple? I don't get it.
One fight. And that ruined it for me.
Shenmue 3, to me, was what people probably felt when they bought the Google Stadia. I never waited so long to be kicked in the dick in my life.
Man, I just knew it wasn't going to be good, but we'll talk about it another
Shenmue 3 the Stadia.
All they had to do was...
I knew Stadia was going to be bad.
All they had to do was use the Virtua Fighter engine again. That's all they had to do.
I don't know.
I'm just saying if they had it on PS4, why did they make it look like it was on PS3?
The creator of it doesn't even play games anymore. Or he never really played games. Yu Suzuki?
Oh, really?
He doesn't really play games. He doesn't really care about them. He just likes to make them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, look it up. It's kind of weird.
I mean...
Well, he did a good job.
Yeah, he did. I don't know.
I like streaming a lot more than I do
watching
streams, to be fair.
True. I just like playing games.
I mean, I think
and talk about them.
And talking about them, too, so...
There you go. That's your 3 for the... Well, do you have any other for the... Was it 9th gen? The current gen?
The current gen...
Do you have anything?
I haven't gotten a chance to play anything.
Nothing?
I have not gotten a chance to play anything. I guess...
I'll talk about this briefly.
I got nothing. Although I will use this time slot to say... Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the greatest games ever made. The attention to detail. Buy this game, buy this game, buy this game. It's not in the top 3 because I wanted more space, but buy this game. That's it. Your turn.
Hey, you played the first one. You said you didn't play.
I didn't play. I played Red Dead Revolver and Red Dead Redemption 2.
I gotta play it.
Not Red Dead Redemption.
Because the first one. But for this generation, the PS5, Xbox Series X,
please,
whatever.
No, I didn't bring Demon's Souls.
Really?
This is a remake. It's a remake. That's why I didn't bring it.
Well, he got Final Fantasy VII remake.
I mean, that's a different game.
You put Resident Evil 2 remake.
That's a different game. It's a different game.
That's true.
Because it's not much of a difference. And I like Dark Souls more.
The difference is far smaller.
Yeah, it's not much. Goes from PS1 game to a PS4 game.
Yeah, versus a PS3 game, a latent life cycle PS3 game.
It's just better graphics to me and better frame rate.
Quality
it's still one of the best games of all time.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna even talk about it because I've already talked about.
I have not gotten the chance to really even play the PS5 or the Xbox Series X.
But yeah, you played this, right?
I beat that.
Resident Evil 8
Village.
I was super excited for it.
I don't think it let down at all. I liked it a lot.
I don't. It wasn't as good as Resident Evil.
I guess I wish it could have been scarier. That's my only thing. I wish.
Yeah, the later parts are. Actually, I think it was just a lot of fun to play, and I wasn't really let down by it. People were let down by it. I enjoyed it a lot. I do like the earlier parts better. The castle and
the baby part.
The baby, yeah, that's it kind of peaked high at the beginning, but I love the openness of it, and I enjoyed it a lot. The graphics are amazing. The boss fights are still kind of weak at some parts, but it was a lot of fun to play, and I can't wait for the next one.
I didn't get a chance to play it at all. I know very little about it, so no input. I know that you can cheese the lady by standing on the other side of a table, and that's all I know.
I didn't do that, but there you go.
That's all I just saw someone do that.
It's kind of like reminds you of Resident Evil 4, like the style of it.
It feels to
And
me
7.
a lot like if you take 7 and go to 8, it feels a lot like taking 4 and going to 5. Like, if it's 60% horror and 40% action, the next game they flop that.
Well, you know, 7 was supposed to just be a VR game.
Really?
No, I didn't know that.
It wasn't meant to be a full Resident Evil at first.
They would play in VR.
Glad they made it a full game.
It made me sick. I tried it on PlayStation VR, and there was like some weird motion blur. And normally I don't get sick from like VR games and stuff, but
That made you sick, though.
I played a half hour of it, and it literally, I was on the verge of, if I would have played it 5 more minutes, I would have puked. That's how sick it made me.
See, some games do make you sick. I haven't played in that yet, and I need to.
I want to play VR, but I get car sick, like sitting in the passenger seat. So I'm like,
fucked.
that's a lot of
You're
money to
fucked.
invest in it. I tried.
Yeah.
The only time I got to use it was at a party, and someone brought it was head tie.
Thank you.
That was my first
Thank you.
experience on VR.
That's a good experience. I like
I was just like, oh, dude. And it's a party, too, so everyone could see the monitor of what I'm
Uh-huh.
playing, and I'm just, like, looking down at my downstairs mix-up. And there's this Nico sort of lady, and I don't want to get into it.
Where'd you get this guy from?
I found him in an alley.
Yo, y'all got any sandwiches?
No, but I have Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Though.
Hey!
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's the best looking PS5
like a
game.
movie. It looks,
It looks fucking great. It's insane what is happening on the screen for the PS5. I said, it's a
I'll
lot of
eventually
fun.
buy it when it's like $10.
Oh yeah, yeah, you should wait. But it's still a lot of fun. The only thing about it is just like it's like more kid friendly compared to the older ones. I don't know if you ever played the older Ratchet and Clank. It's more like adult humor.
Yeah, their names were always adult names and shit.
Yeah, like size batters and fucking
Yeah.
prepare. Wait,
I
Something for
don't-
booty, right?
call for booty or something
yeah.
like that.
What is this?
Quest for booty. Quest for booty.
I was more of a Ratchet and Clank guy.
You're more of a Ratchet and Clank guy
I was more of a Ratchet and Clank guy.
compared to what?
Jack and Dexter. What are we talking about?
We're talking about Ratchet and
We're
Clank.
talking about.
Oh yeah, never mind that. So, yeah,
Jack and Dexter's been forgotten.
good. All right.
I'm
cool.
more of a Ratchet and
I
Clank
always
guy
get
too.
them confused. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I mean they came out around the same time.
And they're kind of the
It's a
same duo,
Yeah.
weird anthropomorphic.
Oh yeah,
animal
these
assholes.
games are better, and it's just a lot of fun to play. Yeah, you should definitely get it once it's cheaper. Yeah, it's great.
That'll probably be on PlayStation Plus in 7 months.
I don't know about 7 months, but
Yeah, maybe
In a year.
But this is the best game of the year so far. Returnal.
I'm gonna go with Near Replicant.
Man, it's old.
I don't know
It's
anything
an
about this
old
game. Tell me
I
about
know.
So you like Hades, right?
this. Yeah.
Similar to Hades. roguelike.
Soul. About,
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not like really story focused. It's more mysterious in tone. Think of Metroid and Hades
Okay.
mixed together.
I like those.
You go into like a different planet and you get you go I mean, it's a wreck. You're like scouting
Yeah.
and then you die and then you can just keep on restarting the same. When you crash, it's like break the cycle. You gotta eventually break the cycle.
Oh, okay. I
Then
see.
slowly the story is revealed at the end. I haven't even beaten it yet, and I've bitten like almost 50 hours into it. And I'm at the final boss, and this game is harder than Hades to me.
Yeah.
Like you know
Did you
how
play Hades on Extreme Measures 4?
no,
I
but
beat
this
him
is
on. That's my shield run.
but this see, but this is just
I
the
got so
regular.
lucky.
This is just the regular difficulties. And this is made by Housemarque. They made Resogun. They're known for like the twin stick shooters, arcade games. I love arcade games like that. The
Yeah.
best one to me is Nex Machina. Look that up. It's great. But this is like their first AAA game. It's definitely worth all the money I paid for it. I put so much hours into it. You know, like how the sense of accomplishment you felt.
Yeah, with Dark Souls.
Every time I beat the fucking boss, I feel the same way.
I want that then.
And
yeah.
the fucking the
Is it exclusive?
it's
Yeah.
exclusive
Is it
to
exclusive?
PS5.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
And it's fucking great. I love it. Like I said, it's roguelike. It's roguelike Metroid.
I'm down.
Um,
It's just, am I going to spend my money on a new graphics card or a PS5? We'll find
I'll
out.
let you borrow the PS5 so you can fucking play it.
Shit. All right, Jeremy.
But you got like 5 days to beat it. Good luck. No. So
I'm like bloodshot eyes. I did it, Jeremy.
the next thing I wanted to say. Wait, what else did I wanted to say about this game? Yeah, it's just fucking great. Nobody's really talking about it anymore, but I love it.
Who did it?
Housemarque.
What else have they done?
I just mentioned it, man.
Say it again.
They did Resogun, Next Machina.
Oh, I never heard of those games.
Yeah, so yeah, this is so
I was
it's like less.
Kappa.
It's lesser known games.
Yeah.
Dead Nation. You ever heard of that?
No.
I've heard of Next Machina.
Yeah. I love that game.
I didn't heard of that.
So this is like the next step. Oh, it's kind of like a bullet hell shooter.
Okay.
3D bullet hell
Like,
shooter.
what is that PS2 one? Ikaruga?
I mean, yeah,
That's a shmup.
That's like a bullet hell.
yeah, but like it can be similar to Nier. It has like similar to that, but it's more of a third person shooter.
Yeah.
It's so much to it. It's fun. I'm addicted to it right now. That's the only thing I want to play right now, and I will finally beat it hopefully this weekend.
Hell yeah, man.
Returnal, love it. Best game this year so far for me.
I haven't even heard about that, so I'm glad you told me about it.
that's so
I
sad.
never played it.
Man,
No. Well,
I wish we
look
could.
at my list. I probably would have.
Yeah,
I found my way.
I mean
somehow.
you need PS5 first, but
I
So-
do.
you have anything?
So my list of 3 is easy because I've only played 3.
Mm.
Astrobot.
Oh, see, I would have put it on my list too, but I played more than enough.
It was fucking amazing. It was
I
only a
love that.
tech demo, but it was fucking amazing.
You
Best
let me
tech demo
play
I ever
it,
played.
and I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my fan service boner was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything. I was like,
I love the video game history and PlayStation
Same.
history, and that one had everything in it. I loved it.
oh, I love that.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
I would love to do a video game history video.
Yeah,
a full game of that would be fucking sweet.
Yeah, they need to do it. I think they might be doing it next.
Probably.
And I will buy like a little toy, like model
Yeah.
of Astra, like him.
And I thought it was cool that they really used it not only to just show the PlayStation brand, to showcase all the features of
the new
the
controller.
new controller.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's, to me, like the deciding factor of the PS5 and Xbox Series X is the haptic feedback controller and the exclusives.
Yeah, it's always the exclusives for me.
It's
Yeah.
always exclusives.
Yeah.
I will say Game Pass is looking good these days.
Oh yeah, Game Pass is a
Game Pass is
beast.
looking real good these
It's a
days.
beast.
But PS5 got the exclusives and the controller.
Yeah.
So
So anything else?
Yeah, and then Resident Evil 8, but I mean we already kind of
Yeah.
went through that.
pop through that.
And then
What's your favorite Resident Evil game? Then?
that I've only played myself played 2 and 3 remake, 7 and 8.
So they're all the newer ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my favorite out of all those, I don't know, maybe I beat 7 and 8 both twice. I've only beat the 2 and 3 remake once each.
First person was a piece of shit.
But I like the first person still.
I honestly think I might pick the 2 remake. It's 2 remake or 8.
Mm. Okay.
Those
Hey, I fucking love those. That's my favorite
Yeah.
one too.
But the third game for the PS5 I've played is not really a full game. It's the DLC for the FF7 remake with Yuffie, and that was fucking awesome. I wish
I
there was.
haven't got a chance to play. I need to get that.
I wish there was. It's only on PS5.
I guess I'll be waiting.
Yeah,
you gotta get a PS5
I gotta get a
eventually.
PS5.
If you can get it, I don't know if it's easy to get.
yeah they threw in some more characters from like other Final Fantasy VII universe games.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if they're from Dirge of Cerberus or Crisis Core, but
See, my thing is, I'm thinking, okay, if I wait a couple more years, they're gonna come out with some stupid limited edition, and I'll get that. It'll just hold its value even more, and by then more games will be out.
well, I got a steelbook with it.
I know you have a steelbook.
Well, what with the new one too.
I just assume you get a steelbook with everything.
right here.
Yeah, you can.
Like I'm you asked
Nowadays
for
you
receipts at
can.
McDonald's with a steelbook.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That came with
Show it to the camera.
Yeah, that came with free at GameStop if you pre-ordered it. So I rebought FF7 Remake on PS5 too.
Terry keeping GameStop alive single-handedly. Oh, that's nice
I'll be
too. I
there,
like
too.
the
Yep.
inside artwork too. It's the classic.
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 Tifa, #1 video game waifu. Just saying.
I don't know. I might pick 2B.
No, yeah,
Wait,
she's
who you
definitely.
picking?
2B.
No, Tifa.
I mean,
That's
I
just
don't
like
think
that's
it's a bad answer.
That's
it's
like
just a
my
wrong answer.
my freaking type exactly. But
Yeah.
we'll talk about 2D girls later on one day. Another
3D.
video. But that was all our favorite games from each gen, starting from the NES to now. 3 favorite games. This is fun, though.
I had a lot of fun.
Be on the lookout for our next video. It's the video game girls we have spanked it to the most.
Yep.
That's our next video.
I
Look
think
forward
that
to
would
it.
do oddly well.
Yeah. It might.
also be
It's all about the
demonetized.
thumbnail. It's all about the thumbnail.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, but we'll be doing our pickups video tomorrow.
Yeah, we're shooting that in less. What time is it right now? We're shooting that in exactly 12 hours.
Yeah, so look for that, and I'll upload this soon. And thanks, Eric, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
I won't be here for the pickups videos because I'm a broke bitch.
Yeah,
But
you'll get there.
He's not a real collector. He's
I'm
just
not
a gamer.
anymore. No, I
Yeah.
just grew up with this shit.
dirty.
Yeah,
gamer.
but hopefully.
Plug your shit, man.
Hey, thanks, man.
Plug it.
So, if you'd like to see my content, I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/retroahegao. That's RetroAheygao.
Jeremy will probably plug
Jeremy
it somewhere
will,
up here.
we will hyperlink it in there and stuff.
Yeah, well, and it'd be in the description.
Yeah, it'll be in the description. But I'm live about 3 to 4 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I'm doing a no phantom run of Dark Souls 3 until New World
gotta
comes
watch that.
out.
Yeah.
And then I think we're going to try that.
And then plug your stuff always.
And then I also stream twitch.tv/dementedone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, right there. And I mean, stay here. Watch all the videos over and over again. So tell your friends, because this is the preferred dimension. And thank you for watching. And until then, I'll see you in the next dimension.